on. Pathfinder Adventures.
What the hell?
I like it.
You guys got back to town, right? You got back to Reminster, and there was a tax at the gate, and you found the town was a little bit different than when you left. You reported back to the church. You met Narabella at the door. She was the new guard, and inside you found Melfi was now the leader of the church. You reported to him, and he promised a emergency Senate meeting the following day. Otherwise, you guys went around the town, made some purchases, did some drugs, purchased some magic weapons, and then you spent the night at the inn. Pat stayed at the temple. In the morning, Pat woke up to a health potion put next to his hobo self, and Apotham woke up to a note daggered into the inside of his door. And that's where we begin. It's a bright sunny morning in the city of Reminster, and everybody wakes up at the inn.
I take the note, I keep it to myself, and tell the group that I have to leave on a personal endeavor. I have a contact to make that may be able to help us. Don't ask any questions. You don't want to know. I'll be back.
It's actually this one. Let me get rid of the bumping.
Okay. Whoa, they could still be bumping.
No, it's not bumping in the morning anymore.
That's horse shit.
Yeah, that was the symbol on the note. Okay, and so
Illuminati.
Apotham, you want to just leave mysteriously first thing in the morning?
Yeah, I might. I don't know. Shit.
Today is the day of the Senate meeting. It's not early in the morning, but it is today.
Yeah. I wanna. I'll let. Fuck yeah. I guess I'll tell him. I think I might have made a contact with the local thieves guild. I think we might be able to find out more about what happened around here. Yeah. I guess I'll say something.
Okay. Any responses?
Let me know if you have any trace of where Helios is.
Okay.
And then that's all I'm going to say about that.
Bro, I'm too hungover for this shit. You do whatever the fuck you want.
Cool. You guys have fun at the Senate meeting.
Oh, are you not going to make... You don't think you're going to make the Senate meeting?
I have no idea. It depends on where this note takes me and how deep I have to go. When is the Senate meeting?
Yesterday they told you that the Senate meeting wasn't first thing in the morning, that it would be around noon.
Okay.
It was an emergency Senate meeting, so they kind of needed 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. We got back around noon. Just don't get your fucking self killed, dumbass.
I'll run. Don't worry.
Alright.
Retreat is the best option. I prepare my spells for the day before I head out.
Brushing your teeth, preparing your spells. What are you preparing today? Same stuff?
Expeditious retreat.
He's running like a bitch. Okay.
I think the other one is Featherfall.
Okay, some traps maybe.
Got it.
And I got one more.
So yeah, Apotham, I guess, wanders off from the inn on his own, right? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, after your spell prep, I think he's looking for another spell or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and yeah, I guess you go to the inn in the morning to meet the guys, and the rest of you are there. And what do you want to do today? You feeling noodles? Sandwich?
I guess my guy's shopping, unless we're just doing that nonchalant.
Okay.
But yeah, I already gave you the list, so it's kind of like a off-screen kind of deal.
Yeah, we can for sure shopping montage. SB Pat, you got any town plans? You got a couple hours to burn?
I need to go talk and see if the lady has my my necklace ready.
Oh, you want to talk to the enchanter lady? Okay.
Yeah.
SB, you got anything?
As far as I know of, I don't have.
In the distance, there's a dog barking.
Yeah, you have a faint memory of a cute puppy.
You sleepy for this?
But it's fine.
Yeah, pretty much. I haven't.
Remember your dog side quest that you wanted?
Eh,
And that might be something that you could choose to do or not. I'm not a character or anything.
You're turning a robot, but it's still got the gist of
yeah.
that.
I feel like that wouldn't be enough time to deal with the dog.
The blink puppy's in another realm. The hint you were given before was that you were given a blink scroll, and it was said that you could interact with the pupper by using the scroll. I believe blink only lasts an hour or something, or even less.
Ah,
One round per level. Yeah, so it's quite short. It's going to be 3 rounds, so 18 seconds of pupper. Better make it quick.
yeah, I'm good. Good.
That's hilarious. Hey, pupper, how you doing? Here's a good dog. Here's your food. Okay, see you later.
It reminds me of back in the day when you could use a payphone to make long distance calls.
Yeah, like the 1-800.
Yeah.
Hey, mom, it's your son. Pick me up at the mall.
Yeah. Then hang up. No, you didn't get charged.
Okay, so yeah, everybody hits out on the map on a sweet, sweet road of the city. Pat, for some reason, you're standing over here.
So it was
So dudes who wanted to do stuff, roll town initiative. I guess I gotta give you a token, so 1 second.
Next Monday's gonna be canceled. For some reason, they scheduled me to work that day.
That's fine. We'll deal with that when we get there.
I think this was all the peoples. SP didn't want to do anything. Chaz is AFK. So yeah, Big J go to the market, and yeah, there's your old friend Mr. Rostaman. Says, yeah, man, welcome back. What can I get for you?
No drugs for me today. I think I'm good. But yeah, here's a list, if you wouldn't mind, my good sir.
Yo, man, you're about to blow it up that thing. That's fine with me. And yeah, he goes to the back and he digs around and comes out with a big ass crate. And yeah, he gives you a whole stack of alchemical potions and ingredients and things. And just across the hall, you're able to find like a kind of magic item shop, and they got a belt of dexterity that you also pick up. Is there anything else you want to do in the market, or you want to montage back to the inn with your like Gucci bags?
Yeah, I think I'm just ready to montage.
Okay, so yeah, Big J, you got your nice big belt on. Is it like a WWE belt with a big buckle, or?
Oh yeah, you know it is.
Yeah, okay. Oh, he comes hustling back. Back to the inn, and next up is Possum. SB, your mic is picking up the feedback of me talking or something, I think?
Weird.
Uh,
So yeah, Potham, you got a mysterious note.
yes, I got the
What would you
mysterious
like
note.
to do with your mysterious note?
Go find the symbol that I'm looking for to find the Thieves Guild.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
can't.
you're aware of the symbol. It was like the triangle with a circle in it, and that it
Yeah.
like means safe house pretty much.
Yeah.
You don't know where the safe house is though. I mean, you want to like wander the city and look for the symbol?
I'm gonna
Or-
knowledge local to see if I can think of a place that would be correct, or like that would be a good place to start looking.
That sounds great. So yeah,
So
you scratch your chin and you look around and you like talk to a couple people that you find on the street. Everybody you show, are you gonna show the little symbol to people, or are you just gonna?
no, I'm just gonna
Or
ask
you're just
around.
gonna do that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
You
trying
get
to
a
gather
general
general.
guess. People are definitely pointing you towards the docks. That's where seedy stuff happens.
Yeah.
There's a bar in the docks that they is where a couple people kind of end up pointing you.
Okay. So I make my way over to the docks and see if I see the symbol on the bar outside.
You head to the docks. Let me find it. Where did I put it? And yeah, there's people all over the place that are walking around, giving all kinds of looks and carrying stuff. There's lots of merriment.
I
Lots of
just casually walk down the street and just look at all the buildings, trying to spot the safe house.
going up the road. No, you don't see anything that looks like it seems to have this symbol. But there is the CD bar that you spot. The CD bar. 1 second. Has a nice discernible sign on it. It's called the Salty Mussel. And yeah, looking at the place, it's super just run down. It's all greasy and all. It looks like the building's made out of like driftwood,
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like the right place for what you're looking for.
Okay. So I guess I'll go inside.
Okay, yeah, going in, it's a real dark place. I think I have a thing for this. Yeah, I do. It's a dark place. There's a bunch of shit going on and a bunch of people that like lurk in the corners. And yeah, it's a salty mussel. There's a bunch of it's kind of a rowdy place, but there's kind of dark corners. And there's a nice bartender guy. He looks at you and he comes in and he says, "What can I get you?"
A pint of mead.
Mead. We got grog.
That works.
One grog coming right up. And yeah, he like slams down a big grog on the table and
I pay
he
him.
immediately turns to some other people and starts serving them. And
I nurse my grog and try to look around the room and basically case the place to see if I notice anything, any symbolism or tools of the trade on the walls, or any decorations that might indicate that this is a place where I might find defense.
make a perception check.
Blah. Boo! Ugh. I wish I had luck domain rerolls. I rolled a 2.
Looking around the place, yeah, you can see there's some seedy dark corners. The place where you're at seems to be like the bawdiest, loudest place, though. Everybody's at the bar getting drink.
So
The bartender comes back and he's like, "Can I help you? You don't look like the usual clientele.
Who's the usual clientele?
Sailors,
Okay.
a lot mangier men than you.
Mangier. Oh, I see.
Yeah, you gotta hose the place out every week."
Huh. Yeah, no, I'm new in the area. Just trying to get acquainted with the locals, get familiar with the region, and
Yeah,
particularly this
lots
part
of
of town.
locals. It's almost all locals. The sailors kind of go in and out. They stay here, the home port.
I very subtly lean forward, or I try to like lean forward a little bit. I'm like, I'm actually looking for some information. I try to like say it a little bit quieter, and I say, you wouldn't happen to have seen this symbol before. And I take the piece of paper and I only show him with like the piece, like the symbol itself only showing. I just slide it in front very, very nonchalant, like casually, like I don't even know if that would be a sleight of hand or not to make it look normal. But just very quietly just show him the symbol and be like, have you seen this before anywhere?
He looks right at the piece of paper with kind of just like a dull look, and then he looks right back up again. He says, "Don't know. Don't doesn't look shiny enough. Maybe you could make it a little shinier. I could see it better."
I I put 5 gold on the table. Is that shiny enough for you?
His eyes light right up, yeah, and he like quickly shuffles them into his like bartender pocket, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Yeah, I seen it. Got a message for you."
Excellent.
And he digs down into the bottom of the bar, you know, like he like digs down around his ankles, and he comes up and he has like a scroll. He gives you this. He just kind of plunks the scroll on the table, and it's pretty small. It's only like 6 inches wide and maybe a foot long, but it's like rolled up. And as soon as he puts it on the table, it's like it's not very rolled up. It just flops like open.
I as soon as I see the scroll, I put my hand on it and I quickly put it in my pocket before it, and I take like a quick glance at it, I guess, as I'm putting it in my pocket.
So yeah, the scroll is it's like made out of some thick leather or something, but it's obviously really old and it's been in a lot of hands. It's kind of grimy and like you kind of don't want to touch it, like money, like really gross old money.
Yeah.
And yeah, looking at it kind of looking at it and making the shape of the area of the docks here, you can tell that it's clearly kind of a map of the local area.
Okay.
It's a super crudely drawn map though. And yeah, the map at a certain point on there has a X on the map. And it points to an alleyway over here. Like off the beaten trail.
I can't see if you're trying to point at something. Ah, I see it now. Just zoom functions.
And yeah, the
I
bartender guy
figured.
says, anything else I can do for you?
If I could get another
Pleasure doing
grog,
business.
please.
Yeah, of course. On the house.
Thank you. And here's another gold as a tip. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, this guy likes you a lot now. And yeah, he got 2 grogs, 1 in each hand. Dual fisting this shit, or you grabbed one,
right.
or what?
Yeah, well, I figured I've already finished one at this point.
Okay,
I'm on number 2.
1 grog down. It's weak. It's super weak.
Good.
Mostly water.
It's
You're
fine.
way overpaid.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's more about for show.
Okay, so you want to check out the marked point on the map?
Yeah, I walk out with the other Stein of grog, and then like as I turn the corner and like no one sees me, I pour the rest of the Stein out and just toss the mug. Like, shit's garbage. I need to find a better drink somewhere else. And so I turn the corner, go down the alleyway.
Yeah, so here it's the docks kind of there's crates stacked up all around the place, but it's a pretty clean place. You head down this alley, and the alley is clearly a lot less traveled than the other bits, but still seems like a pretty legit alley. There's kind of some junk around as you get closer, and you notice like more and more junk and less people, but it seems like the right place, like double crossing with your map.
Yeah, I pull out the map and double check, make sure there's no other writing or anything on it that might indicate what's going on.
And yeah, you follow the map to like down an alley. And looking ahead, it's pretty early in the day. You can see like there's just a bunch of junk. And this is clear like an alley that kind of turns to the right up ahead. But there's just like more and more junk. There's piles of dirt and like broken boxes and crates and
my rogue senses are tingling. I search for traps and hidden enemies.
Okay. Okay, yeah, using your roguey eyes, you sneak around and look at all the different stuff, but in the area here, you can see you can't really make out anything in particular. Just seems like a lot of trash.
Okay.
But it does appear to be a lot of looks like animal droppings, and a lot of the debris appears to be like clothing.
That's
Do you want to
suspicious.
investigate further?
I think I. Oh fuck. Oh. Yeah. I move at half speed and make my way up.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Okay.
And a perception check too.
Ugh.
Yeah, you stealth up, kind of like up to these boxes, and you like peer around the edge of the box, and you can see what looks like huge piles of junk. Like it's all kinds of just clothing, and it's such old clothing. It's all black and grimy, mixed with like paper and bits of wood, and like it looks not not a natural thing in a city, right? It's like some kind of nest or something, just pile of shit. And there's like more barrels stacked up kind of in the distance, and more piles of junk, but you don't really notice anything.
I work my way up to this corner and look around and try to look down the rest of the alleyway.
You can't really see. There's a bunch of barrels here, so you can't really see around it. You can see another crate. Give me another perception check. You catch a whiff of something that smells kind of like a fire, and you hear what sounds like whispers.
I work my way up to the corner of the barrel and look around.
I need another stealth check.
Okay.
Pretty sneaky, yeah. Okay, yeah, sneaking around. Yeah, you can see through the crack in the barrel. You can see what looks like a big like sewer grate thing that goes down into the ground, as well as a bunch more junk. And you can definitely smell a fire burning nearby.
Move up to this box.
Make another stealth check. Aim your sneaky. Yeah, okay. You can see, you peek right around the edge of the barrel, and you can see there's like two rogue guys here. They're both wearing red cloaks, and they're both standing next to like a fire. It's a little tiny fire, just making a little wisp, but they're both kind of like huddled from the cold around this little fire and pit. The two of them are mumbling to each other. But it doesn't seem like anything really of consequence. You want to try to listen in?
Yes.
Sure.
Perception?
Yeah.
I don't hear shit.
Yeah, you hear a mumble, and one of the guy kind of coughs 2 or 3 times, like real, throaty, like he's hacking off something. But yeah, you can't really make out anything.
Man,
Well, I need you to roll another stealth check.
Okay. Do I see any symbology that might indicate this is the safe house? Or that these guys are not hostile?
You're like peering around the edge of the barrel and kind of poking through and trying to hear what they're saying, and the two guys aren't really saying much. And suddenly behind you, you hear a screech. And you gotta roll initiative.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay. And I'm by myself.
A little bit. Shit. Which one? You're doing good though, but yeah, battle initiate. The rat swarm, like it detected you. It rolled this ratty perception, and like out of the pile of clothing and gross garbage and stuff comes like a big swarm of rats, and they go, and they all kind of swarm over, and they get to move 15 feet, so that's all they get. But they come close to you, and then all the rats like in unison like screech.
Can they climb up things?
The two bandit guys over there hear the screech, and they go, "Hey!" They can try. No, I'm not sure. I don't know if you would know that, but it's your turn.
Shit.
They do not have a climb speed, so no. But they have a climb skill, I guess.
It's got to be low. I'm going to try to acrobatics away from them on my first move.
Okay. Which way?
Um,
You're gonna
From
try to like
here to
move
here.
to their threatened territory?
yeah, I'm actually leaving a threatened square.
Oh yeah, okay. They don't get attacks of opportunity. They're rats. I mean, there's a swarm.
Oh, okay. Never mind. So, yeah, I'm just gonna make my way over here, and then turn to the two rogue guys and say, "Hi. This must be awkward, but hello. I may have received a message from a fellow associate of the Thieves Guild, and you guys seem like you might be related. The map kind of took me here, and I was gonna walk up and say hello, but these rats attacked." As I say that, I shoot my my hand of the apprentice at the swarm of rats.
Oh shit. Okay. You definitely crit and confirm the crit, and you do 10 damage. And your crossbow bolt pierces right into like the heart of a bunch of it spears through a bunch of rats all at once, but it doesn't seem to kill as many rats as you would have expected it to. It kind of like slowed down. Next up is more rats. They go, "Eh." And they do it again too, because double move, rat move. And then the bandit. It's the bandit's turn, and yeah, both of them like heard the noise and kind of reacted. And the one guy says, "We're waiting here for fucks like you dumb fuck." And he takes 2 steps over, and he swings at you with his short sword. It's just gonna be this first attack because he took 2 steps. 15. I don't think that hits you though.
Miss.
And yeah, the other bandit says, "You stupid fuck! You came down the wrong hallway." And he pulls out a little crossbow and
Ugh.
he takes 6 damage. And more rat swarms go. And they like don't really fit very good. But 1, 2, 3, and then another move, and they get on top of you. And like half the rats start going down into the sewer, but the other 2 stand on top of both you guys and do 4 damage. And you also have to make DC 10 force saves. You, Opossum, and as well as this guy. You are nausea, which means you can't attack. You can only move for 1 round.
I can't cast anything.
Not very good for you. Nope, that's what it's written. Cannot attack or cast, only move for 1 round. The rats swarm all over you and like climb in your mouth and like just like leave poop in your mouth, and they leave, and like it's disgusting. They're all over you and in everywhere, and you can't stand it. And it's your turn.
Fuck.
This does not look like a good situation if I were you. You take an attack of opportunity doing that from this.
I want to acrobatics as well.
Okay.
Nope.
It's not good though. So yeah, he gets the first attack of this, which is a 9 and misses.
Okay. Whew. And then can I try to
And
get
yeah,
on
now you
top
can
of the
run right
barrels?
over. Sure. Make another acrobatics for the barrel jump. You're a pretty trained rogue. I'm gonna say you make that, even with it. It was a 10. You jump
No.
right up. The barrels are big. They're large size barrels. They're like 5-foot barrels, like laid sideways. So you just jumped like 5 feet.
Okay. Was I able to get a full move or just a normal 30-foot move?
That was your normal move.
Okay.
You can do a double move if you want.
I kind of do
Okay.
because I wanted to like jump on top of the barrels and then jump behind the barrels or land behind the barrels and then stealth and then walk away.
Okay, I'm just gonna say like your acrobatics for that is good enough. You're jumping right back off, but you're just moving. So that was like double. It cost double movement to move those 2 tiles on top of the barrels.
Uh-huh. So
So how much did you move? You did 1 full move and you ended up there.
yeah, I started here and then went
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And that's double, right? So that was 15 and then 25 feet.
Yeah.
And then what else you got? Then that was 35 feet for the next square.
Yeah.
And then you have 40?
I have 30 move speed normally, so double move would
Oh,
be
so
60.
you can only go here with 1 move, right? And then you get another
Right.
60. So now you have like that's 10 for 50. And then that's 5. You got 45 left, right? And move whatever.
Yeah.
That's 5 squares.
So 3 left. So 1.
5.
Oh, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hide behind the box.
Okay, yeah, make stealth. The rat saw you jump up on the barrel, and the rat's like, it like tries to climb up the barrel. Oh no, I can't type up. And yeah, the rats try to climb up the barrels, but like they're not really able to. And the other 2 bandits see the rats, and the one is like standing in the, it's his turn. He's in the rats, and he's like, fuck, this is disgusting. And he runs over to his friend and starts like flicking off bats, flicking off rats, and he tries to take a shot at him. The 17 hits. The same thing, the other bandit tries to take a shot. He's like, what the fuck? And they're pelting all the rats. And the other rat, he climbs into the sewer. He goes into the cracks beneath the sewer grate and he disappears down the sewer. And it's your turn, Apothon.
Okay. From here, I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Obscuring Mist.
Okay. Did you prepare that?
Yes.
You didn't mention it.
Sorry.
When I asked you
Thought I
for what
did.
you prepared, but
I
okay.
thought I did. I prepared only 3. It was
Yeah, you only
Expeditious
told
Retreat.
me 2.
I didn't pick. I'm sorry, I didn't announce it. But anyway, the third
That's
one's
okay.
Obscuring Mist.
Pass that one. You got a
And
link? Use that link.
yeah. Oh, I don't have a link. I just have it copy pasted in my character sheet. The whole thing. So. Oh wait, that doesn't work the way I thought it did.
Makes a vapor around you. Obscures
Oh,
sight.
I can't target an
You get
area with it.
concealment.
That's never mind. So I'm not doing that yet. Not yet.
I would say you need reinforcements.
Probably. I thought maybe I could like play the rats attacking the other bad guys on itself and use the infighting to gain the upper hand, but when the other pack of rats just went down the sewer hole, it kind of ruined everything. So, yeah, I'm gonna retreat from here. I'm backing off. Yeah, I run away.
You run down the alley, like past all the scraps and all the junk and stuff, and you pitter patter your footsteps, and you like breathe heavy as you run through the streets. away from whatever the fuck that clusterfuck was. And you're back in the kind of map. And yeah, it's definitely like getting to be noon. Like you feel like you got to get the fuck back.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way back to the place.
All right, so yeah, I guess everybody meet up back at the inn or something. Sounds like probably. And yeah, you all meet up back together, and SP's got a nice shiny belt. I mean, not SP, Big J. My bad.
Kenna has a nice shiny necklace.
Yep, you're up next. Sorry, you had a long turn, but yeah, you make your way back to the thing. Yeah, Pat didn't get a turn. He went to the Enchanters Guild, which I think was I.
Mm-hmm.
And inside is that Enchanter lady, and yeah, she says, "How can I help you? Welcome back." Says, about your necklace, right? You're the one that left the what was it, a wyvern claw?
Yeah.
She explains that yeah, she got your description and she wrote it down and she like took it back to the artisan masters and they agreed. And they said that this necklace you want, this necklace of hidden strength, it'll cost you 4,000 gold and it'll take 3 days to craft.
Okay. That's fine. Where the fuck is my character sheet?
I don't know.
It's here.
Yeah, she happily takes your big fat sack of gold and she like turns around and starts weighing it and stuff and she's like, okay, everything seems in order and come back in 3 days and then we'll have your necklace.
That's fine. Thanks. Could I go to a Temple of Sarenrae? We're going there anyway, aren't we?
Sure. Yeah, well, you're going to go to the Senate building and the Sarenrae Temple is like right there.
Okay.
It's, I think
Yeah, I wanted to talk to someone about detecting evil on my bandana. Headband.
Okay, yeah, you kind of make your way through the streets, and the streets aren't very busy. It seems like it's kind of like dead out, but you make your way through the center of town, and the said it seems like it's a day off so far, but you make it to the Sarenrae Temple. It's got the nice wide open courtyards and stuff, and there's Narabella standing at the gate guard, as usual. And she says, "Back again, mercenary."
Calm down. Hey, maybe you can actually help me though. I've got this headband, and I've had it for a while. It's kind of been in my pocket. And it kind of turned me evil. And I was wondering if that entity was still in the bandana. And if you could help me find that out.
She's like, "Wait, so there's great evil in this bandana?"
Well, when I put it on, I started attacking my friends. And I don't think they'd appreciate for me to put it on and start attacking them again.
I'll make a persuasion check.
Fuck me.
She's not very amicable to you, but she's like, she's listening to your story. She's still like the stone cold guard.
Bear, there's no such thing as a persuasion check.
Diplomacy. Wrong skill, wrong system. My bad.
Yeah, you fine.
I'm fucking playing 3 of them now. All right, so yeah, you're able to like make your case, and you kind of like give her the sad puppy dog eyes, and it actually kind of gets her a little bit, and so she kind of like understands that, you gotta detect this thing. It's pretty simple for her, and so she kind of takes a minute and comes down off the steps and says, Let me see it. So she just kind of like waves her hand over it real quick and kind of like glows some light energy from her hand into the bandana. She doesn't hold it. She makes you hold it.
Of course.
And yeah, she explains that she definitely detects a hint of evil in this item. She says it doesn't seem like it's active, but there does seem to be some evil about it. She says if I were you, I would destroy it. Anything that used to be evil at one time is of no use to a warrior of light.
You can't mix those. By the way.
She's a sun paladin, right? Like, you know.
Right. I'll consider your offer. Is there a way that you can think of to banish the evil with inside the bandana?
She explains that she's heard of such rituals before, but like that's not like she's just the guard. She just works here.
Right.
She knows simple, like, you know, the first thing they teach any paladin is how to detect evil, right? But teaching them like how to like scry the purpose of specific items or like identify properties of stuff, like that's not something she's really familiar with.
Would you be more familiar in someone who could?
She says you might be able to find someone in the artisan's ward who would like identify it, I guess. Be able to tell you like what its properties are. Like they may not, they will care less about whether it's an evil item or not, though, than it seems like you are.
Okay.
She reiterates again that if it were her, she would destroy it. Like it's, you know, it's of no use, even if it was ever evil.
You just kind of put it in my pocket. All right, thanks, hot tits. And I just walk away.
Hot tits. What you? And like, yeah, you kind of walk off and you hear her like, "Come back here, you motherfucker! I'll get you. Come back, you mother son of a bitch."
I'll go make my way towards the group.
Okay, yeah, and you can hear like the bell tower like dongs, you know, like it's noon. That's like what time they said the thing was. And the bell tower happens. And you guys all walk towards the Senate. And like you know, last time the Senate meeting was happening, it was like a parade, right? Like everybody was in the streets and they were selling corn dogs and stuff. And like now you make your way through the streets and there's nothing really going on in particular. Like, the streets seem mostly dead. There's still some people around, but they're kind of just like going about their business. Nobody's really even like paying attention to this timer, you know, like this noon bell. It rings every day at noon, right? But yeah, you make your way back to the Senate building. And inside there's a whole bunch of dudes. Big J, you appear to have 3 life. Oh no, this is the brawling Big J. Oh, these are the brawling ones. I'll just delete you from existence real quick.
Oh no! Avenge me!
I see the light.
Why you got 3 life? I don't remember it being that bad.
Yeah, that's how bad it was, yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, as soon as you get here, Melfi sees you guys and he runs right up. And look at that Photoshop.
Still got the lines!
He looks so good, doesn't he?
God damn it, Big! You're supposed to fix that. He's like, God damn it.
He comes right up and he's doing his Christopher Walken impression. Hey yo, welcome back. We're about to get started. We got everybody in here.
That's good to know.
So you guys, you got already what you're gonna tell everyone? And you can see Luke's here too. Luke's like chilling in the corner. He's got his big spear and he's like standing there all tough looking. He's looking. But you notice like across the room, there's another guy. And like he's got a spear too. And he's got some cronies and like he looking too.
Wait, where's Oh, okay. Never mind.
Luke's bottom left, and this
Yeah,
dude's
yeah.
top right, and it's like this dude like took Luke's style, but he's like, Luke looks upset. He's kind of eyeballing the guy across the thing, but he's pretty low key. And Mjolnir says, "Yeah, are you guys ready to like speak about your experiences?" He says, "You're going to be going up first. Judge Speaker Mack will probably just start the thing, and he'll talk about the secret meeting, and then he'll expect you guys to give like a testimony about what happened when when you investigated the mines, and like what should we know about."
Can we just proceed to tell him what happened so he's up to date?
So he knows, right? Like you gave him the kind of rundown,
Mm-hmm.
but now he's like expecting a more formal proposal of like like telling all the people here like what happened. Like, what are you worried about? Was there worrying events that happened, or was there a comet that almost came and destroyed all of existence, or not? Or was there just a mine shaft that collapsed or something?
Yeah, because there's supposed to be a comet that's supposed to be destroying Earth, isn't there?
Hell
And there was a ritual that almost
Mhm.
happened that caused that, right?
Yeah.
So this is the point where like your adventures have transpired, and you are privy to a lot of the facts of what happened. You also told Mjolnir some things, but not all the things. And here is your official chance to propose or not propose of what things may or may not have happened or are important. But this council clearly like looks up to you guys and respects you from your your service so far, and like they're eager to hear what you have to like say or recommend.
Big scary monster. No.
I mean, that works.
Yeah.
Are we like starting from the top? Because I mean, we got dragons and fucking ethereal plane, whatever the hell that means.
Is he not doing shit?
Shit got all fuzzy.
Oh, what the fuck? That was
There we
wonderful.
go.
Yeah, it's way better. Yeah.
Yeah, way better, but that transition.
Tense discussion. Yeah, I should have switched it. I'm still learning.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Tense discussion. And yeah, your boy Judge Speaker Maka is up there. He comes right up with his big, huge golden like mallet. He's like, "Secret emergency meeting begin now." And he like slams his big gavel, and the whole place like rattles.
Can I bite him?
No.
You can try. Yeah, and then Thrar kind of like steps right up and he says, "Well, the senator from the religious district, who called this secret meeting, will you please present? What are you talking about? It's too early for a weekend. It's the holy leg day."
Holy leg day.
And yeah, Wagner just like immediately looks over to Mjolnir, and Mjolnir says like, "Okay, yeah." So he kind of gives the intro about what happened, and everybody was here when they sent you out on the original mission, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the mission was that they knew about the Crystal Tower happening, and they knew about the mines, and like when both of them had reports of like monsters and crystals, and you went to investigate the mines, and the soldiers you left at the mines came back and also made a report separately, but you guys weren't here for that. And yeah, Melty calls you guys up to the kind of council and just says, Please report back. What happened? Step up to the console, to the center of the ring. It's only tradition.
All right, bro. Here's what's going down. So we went inside this mine shit that you sent us to, and it was pretty cool. We ran into this really big fire elemental dude. He was pretty chill. So like elementals, like not immediately evil. Like he was a really cool dude. And then the whole fucking place collapsed. So we jumped inside one of those crystals, and we went to some fuzzy looking place. The guy called it like the ethereal plane or some shit like that. I don't really know. I don't understand that crap.
All the senators are like clearly pretty shocked by this news, and they like all kind of start mumbling like ethereal plane.
Yeah, so like in that plane or whatever, they're not like giant crystals. There's like this giant beam of like purple light. It runs like a trail, I guess, in their world or whatever it's called. And there was like this really big, huge like shadow dragon like chasing us and like trying to kill us and shit. And it was really scary.
They'll go, oh, my word.
And yeah, so like we followed this one dude who was cool, and he was like fighting against the evil people or some shit. And we followed him to some temple. And then we ran into that bad guy. I can't remember his name, but like I got his sword and shit. So like spoiler alert, like he died. But yeah, we were like fighting him, and he was like we were kicking his ass and shit. And then like this one dude had like wings, and he was like a demon or some shit. And he was like flying around. He's like, nah, bro, you guys come now. And the bad guy was like, no, I need more time. And then the demon guy was like, no, fuck you. And like he turned into this big, huge, fucking scary monster. He was like hundreds of feet tall, and he had like these black tentacles and shit were flying everywhere. And shit just got super fucking crazy. And then we ended up in the other tower, the desert tower thing where the other crystal was. But the crystal was gone.
Can I perform all this stuff as he's talking? Give him an idea.
What? You're like acting it out?
Yeah, I'm like acting it all out as he's talking.
Yeah, make a performance check. Yeah, sure. There it is.
Should have took that level in Bard.
You're like miming it with your ninja punches and stuff. It's really funny to imagine.
I'm looking for perform. Feels bad.
Oof. They're not
Crit
impressed.
fail.
They're not impressed at all. I don't like what you're doing.
Dude, we get some really clutch rolls, good or bad.
Oh man.
So yeah, you give a big presentation, and they're super concerned. And like they're the first question they have is that like, so you're saying that you went to the mines, but then you went into some other like world, and then you ended up at the tower, like the second destination that you didn't pick.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, and they all kind of like huddle again, and they all start mumbling, and yeah, they all like come into a huddle, the senator huddle. They say, what about this guy with these guys? What were their names? There was a guy with a sword or something, and then there was a demon guy. Who are they? What were they doing with all the crystals or whatever?
Something called the Calling? Does that ring any bells to you guys?
All the senators kind of go back into a huddle and go,
Yes, they were talking about some kind of like culling or something like that, where they were gonna like purify the land or some crazy bullcrap.
So as soon as you mention that, over here, there's like an old dude, and he's sitting on a chair, and he like gets up like really, really strenuously, and he's like, "Ugh!" And then he's like on his feet, and he totally just starts kind of stepping over, and he's like, "What'd you say? The calling?
The culling, yeah.
The calling? Okay."
Can this joke please die?
Says, "Yeah, I heard of that one. What about it?"
They're trying to like make the calling happen. I guess I don't really know how to describe it. They want the calling. They want to like end this world. I guess.
They're summoning a fucking meteor to take out this planet.
Yeah, and the whole room goes, "Gasp!" And the old guy, he like falls on his ass. Oh God! And yeah, all the senators, everybody's like, at the news of that, everybody's visibly distraught. Job Speaker Mac is like, "Order!" And he slams his big thing. And yeah, the old guy gets up, and everybody kind of like shuts up again. And they're like, "World-ending comet." Like, really?
Yeah.
What else do you know about this calling? Yeah, it's pretty concerning. And like the old guy in the back, he's like, "I know some things," but he's like super old and he's super senile, and like you can tell he's kind of like forgot what he's talking about already. Pick at the library. There's some stuff about it, probably. Milty kind of steps forward and he says, like, "Master Arnis, please sit back down." And he kind of like leads him back over to his chair. He sits back down. Milty says that, yeah, Master Arnis is here. He's a representative of a nearby library. And we brought him because we thought he might be of use from some of the things he said previously. But he seems to be a bit past his expiration date.
No, he's not past his expiration date. I think he's onto something. I think the culling and whatever he's seeing, what he thinks it might be related. All these things seem to be connected in some special way, like some ancient god is behind the scenes.
And yeah, Arna says, "The gods are always behind the scenes. No doubt." And Milty's like, shut up, dude. Shut up. Not now." He's like keeping the old guy quiet. But he comes back over, and the senators are in agreement that like whatever's happening is super spooky, and like they need to know more. They don't know enough about this calling, as you called it, but if it's summoning meteors to come destroy the planet, it's something definitely we got to look into further. So, and yeah, they go ahead.
I think I remember his name. It was some demon. It was like Asmodeus. Yeah, I think that was it.
The religious senator faints.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was his name.
He like straight faints, like, and like the other senators like catch him, like really dramatically.
Like that.
And they like pull out, they got little vials of stuff like smelling salts, and they like put it under his ear, and they're like, "Wake up!" And they start smacking on his stuff, and he wakes back up. And what'd you say? Who'd you? What? Who? What god again?
I don't know if he was a god, but I think he was a demon.
What was the name?
Asmodeus or Asmodeus. I don't know, however you want to pronounce it.
He almost faints again.
Yeah, he's the guy that turned into this big, scary tentacle monster thingy.
Tentacle monster. And him and Milty like kind of share a glance, like over your shoulders.
And he was playing some crazy illusion shit. Like he made like the whole world like seem like it was on fire. But I don't know if it really was. And then like it all went away. And Yeah, he was crazy. He was a crazy dude. And then like he was trying to have one of us replace the other bad guy from that other realm shit. I can't remember his name though, because Asmodeus killed him. And then he was like,
Was it Malus? You mentioned Malus before.
yeah, Malus. Yeah. So Asmodeus killed Malus, and then tried to recruit one of us to take his place for this calling thing. Yeah,
And
yeah.
what did you tell him?
We basically told him fuck you, and he took off.
This is troubling too. And so yeah, the senators are kind of like all get in a huddle and they start talking amongst themselves. Yeah, if you guys don't have anything to say, then a few minutes pass and they come out of the huddle and they say like, so Wagner says it's clear we have to learn more about what's going on here. I think we have something really serious at hand. The other senators are not like quite in agreement, but Wagner and Thor both are pretty like convinced that like this is a big issue, and the two other guys are like aren't so sure.
Wait, so you guys have no idea what's going on?
They're like, you're the only report we have of this. Like, we heard about some crystals and we sent you guys, and it's kind of like we haven't had any other reports.
So like, what the fuck do you holy people do? Like, I thought you studied this shit. Like, you guys should know what this shit means. Like, what are all these fucking books? You guys sit around and do shit all day?
So Wagner's the religious guy. The other one's just a rich dude, right? Like, so you know, and then the other dudes are like they're about trade and art, and so like, it's just kind of stuff that's not really part of their world that they think about much, so they don't like care too much, and particularly that like it's just your report that they have to go off, right?
All right, so I'm gonna direct it towards these two religious fucks. Like, how do you guys?
Yeah.
You're like the center of religion. How like do you not know any of this shit? It seems kind of fucked up.
Well, Wagner explains like what do you mean? Like I know about some of this stuff, right? Like Asmodeus is a terrible god of the underworld and death and lies and contracts and stuff, right? And just the mention of his name is very concerning. Says I'm you know, Caden doesn't like him at all, but Caden doesn't have much history, which is the drunk god. And he explains that Sarenrae has a quite varied history with Asmodeus. But Asmodeus is a god on the level of the ones we worship here. And Myothi, he's like really concerned too, but like he's just being real stoic about it. He's just standing there, kind of like a you know, real buff dude flexing. But Wagner's like seems real emotional about it. He's really trying to convince others. But they're able to agree either way that they have to learn more, right? And like Arnis here is like the emissary for the nearby church. I mean the nearby library. He explains that they're some order library people or something like that, but they send out these emissaries whenever people are interested in knowledge, and so this is who they sent us. And yeah, the old dude's over there, and he's clearly like almost sleeping at this point. He's really old. He's like got that real old like bony look to him, you know. There's just bones left. But he says they explain that look, we need somebody to go back to the library and like investigate these things, and like so here's like the things that we particularly want to know about from what you told us. We want to know about the calling. We want to know more about Asmodeus and what if he has anything to do with the calling. And we want to learn about like meteors, right? Like was there any kind of like meteor events in the past that have to do with anything, or and they explain that they need someone to go. All they have is this old guy, right? And they don't expect this old guy to go find out the knowledge and bring it back. They say
Like-
that so far you guys have been pretty good to this Senate, and we figure you're probably concerned about this at least some as much as we are.
Are you talking like venturing out and finding it, or are you talking about sending some bitch to the library to read about it?
He
Or
explains it
both.
would probably be best to adventure out. Yeah, that it's a pretty long journey. The old guy can probably show you the way when he's not sleeping, but he walked here, so he can probably walk way back.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, the artisan guy kind of steps up, and he's like, "And of course, we can make it worth your while."
Fucking damn right, you're gonna make it worth my while.
He steps right up and he says, like, that he's kind of like feeling more swayed by this cause, and from what the religious senator himself, the man from the religious sector, mentioned, that he paid you already. But he also presents a large sack of gold, and he says, "This is from the artisans." He gives you a big old sack of gold. That's gonna be 500 gold for everybody. And he trucks right back and says, "Consider it a down payment on the next job."
All right, now we're talking my language.
And yeah, they all kind of huddle back together, and they're like, "Good, good, good. Okay, they're gonna go." And then yeah, Wagner comes back out, and he's like, "So, what do you guys think? Do you want to take this job? Are you agreeing to go to this library with this old man?" And he's like, we want to learn things. It's not the most critical right now, but we'd appreciate it if you got along the way there as soon as you're done with your business in town.
Wait, so the library's not in town?
No, the library's not in town. It's a long distance to the west.
Ah, shit.
A few days march.
Hmm. I mean, we can go to the library, but I would like to wait 3 days. I have a job out for the Artisans Guild.
Says yes. Well, of course, as soon as you're done with your business in town.
For sure.
But are you agreeing to this?
To go to the library? To go find out the information?
Do you speak for everyone?
I mean, I speak for myself. I don't know about being the leader of this team, but I do speak for myself. You kind of look at Arukabar. I mean, we're going, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, Talos and Apotham, we going to the library?
Yes.
Taliesin?
Sure.
All right. Well, then it's agreed. We're all going to this there library. Kind of hand out my map and ask him to mark it on my map.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, they pull out a marker and are able to pinpoint it on your map.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. We'll do that in about 3 or 4 days, and we'll report back here again.
So yes, very good. Hurry back.
Is there any more questions?
No, not from us. Do you have any questions of us, or any need any assistance, or anything we can do?
Yeah, I got something. So,
Yes?
I don't know what kind of new rules and shit you got going on here, but I don't want to be charged next time I gotta come through this gate. So you tell this fuck boy up here, better watch his damn mouth and watch his damn looking. I'm gonna fucking bite his ass, and I'm gonna fucking walk straight in.
The senators like huddle back together, and just for a short moment before you had the artisan frickin' guy comes back forward, and he says, "Yeah, of course, no problem. For heroes of this town, you guys are doing great work." And yeah, he gives you like a big clump of bracelets. They're like little thin metal, like cute little girly bracelets, but they're like thin and like that's what he says. It's like, here you go. If you're wearing this, they'll let you through. It's like a sign of like traveling senators and envoys. Says it'll probably work in other towns too if they have gate charges.
All right, sounds good. But just like in general, if we have any issues, there's gonna be blood.
They kind of like look back at each other, tensely, but then look back at you and they're like, I think we understand.
Yeah, that was all I had. I'm good.
Okay, yeah, and then they say like, okay, that's it. We can move on to the next order of business, and like, yeah, they kind of like usher you guys off the stage. Everybody kind of goes back to their squares. Milty kind of backs off too, and Arnis, like, he's like still sleeping.
One more thing. Is there anything in this library besides books?
Are you asking the people, or you're asking the old guy?
Just a general question? The old guy's like fucking retarded,
Yeah,
right?
he's like sleeping, yeah. But like
Yeah, so,
the
like-
other senators all kind of like laugh when you say this out loud, and they're like, "Of course not. Haven't you ever been in a library?"
I mean, the library of my village doesn't have anything that wants to kill me. So yes, I'm not used to things other than books and human beings with no intent to kill in a library.
They all kind of look at each other too, and they agree, but like none of them have actually been to the place. They've just heard about it, and they're just talking about their own like libraries, like in the one in town, like the little one.
You guys are fucking useless. And I just walk away.
I walk out with Pat.
Okay.
As I'm walking out, I'm gonna point to this new fucking looking douche fuck, and I'm gonna give him like the fucking like the thumb across the throat.
You're gonna look at him. Oh, you look at.
Yeah, I give him the fucking like, the thumb across the throat symbol, like I'm gonna fucking cut you, and then I'm gonna walk out.
You're dead?
Yeah.
He sees you, and then he kind of like makes a little bit of a face reaction to that, but that's it. And yeah, so you guys want to leave?
Yeah. Unless you want me to start biting people.
Fuck no. Down.
Just because Mac is like, and the next order of business, and you guys like start leaving and walk out. And yeah, the religious senator comes with you, so does Melty, and like Melty kind of like shakes Arnis, and he goes, and he kind of gets up again. But when he gets up again, he does the like, he gets up real slow, and he kind of gets on his feet, but then he can kind of move better. And yeah, everybody walks with you guys out of the place.
I hope this old man's got like a horse or something to ride on.
I feel like he's not gonna make the travel, so we're probably going by ourselves.
I get it. Wink, wink. He's not gonna make it. Gotcha. Wink, wink.
Don't even. I don't know about
as you
this
guys leave, you got to
situation.
make a perception check.
That's an issue.
Who?
Perception check. Yeah, everybody. I guess you and Pat. You're the last ones to leave.
Giggity. Damn you fuckers in your high skill rolls.
I am a skill
Yeah,
monkey.
he's a monkey.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't have +8 in anything.
Sorry, dude. I skilled that way for that. Perception's the best thing you can skill for.
Oh, behind you, you can't really hear particularly what they're talking about, but you do particularly hear the words gnome, followed by a bunch of other words, followed by Exodus. Did you all leave the Senate?
I'm telling you, man, we should have just went on a no murdering spree. Can't trust those little fuckers.
So yeah, outside, kind of on the streets, you guys, Mjolnir has the old dude again. He's like got another old dude he's leading around, and he explains that like he'll keep track of this old dude for as long as you need until you are ready to go, and then like come on and he can help lead you back. He knows where to go. And the old guy's like, "I'll stay here."
Wait, don't we need the old guy?
The old guy knows the way to the church. I mean, to the library, right? The big library. And when you're ready to go, you can come get him, and he'll show you the way.
Yeah, we gotta stay here so you can have your damn necklace.
He's like a representative from the library, right? And like now that the old guy's out on the street, he kind of like seems to get a little bit more perk in his step. But he kind of like stands up straight and he looks at you guys and he says, "Yes, of course, I'm representative from the Great Library to the west." Have you ever heard of it?
No.
The La Bibliothèque Suprême.
Why did you just turn French for some reason?
Yeah, the old guy turned French for a second too. Yeah, he says it's in the town Old Shield to the west. It's a 2 days march to the west.
Hmm.
It's a small town, Old Shield, but there's a big library there. And yeah, I work there. I'm a representative. I'm part of the order that protects the place. Says I'm not a fighter, but I'm a emissary. I travel to find those in search of knowledge and help lead them back to the church, to the temple where they can find more knowledge. I mean, library.
I see.
He says, "So yeah, as soon as you're ready to go, let me know, and we can get back on the road."
Alright, sounds good.
Sounds like a plan. We'll be probably here for 3 days. I have an order out for a necklace, and I think Apotham might have a story to tell us. But that doesn't regard you at all. We'll just kind of be on our way and nudge Apotham and kind of be like, "So what happened?"
As I managed to get the location of the Thieves Guild, but as I made my approach, I got jumped by rats and bandits. I probably could have dealt with the bandits, but I also got swarmed by rats and had to retreat. I got away okay, though.
Yeah, man, you look a little rough. You're like covered in shit.
Yeah, rats shit on me.
Yeah, you
Literally.
might wanna go to the inn and take a fucking bath. You smell like shit.
Yeah, I feel like it too. They nauseated me.
Don't worry. Me and Zozo have dealt with old ladies' rat problems before. We can help you too.
I honestly, I'm not even sure if the two rogues that are going to be there are still going to be there next time. I'll find out here soon. I'm going to go back tonight.
How I don't agree with exactly what you're doing. I do want to find Helios.
Yeah, well, given the opportunity, we might be able to. But I'm going to tell you now, you might be too much of a goody two-shoes for you to be in this place. You might not like what you see.
Nah, it's fine. If it gets me Helios, I don't really care.
Fair enough.
So we wait throughout.
So yeah, now it's
the
about
night?
like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and we had a big day at the Senate and talked all about what was going on. You guys got another 500 gold each if you didn't mark that down.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're free to do what you will. What's up? You guys got a whole town?
Man, you guys do what you want. I'm about to go holler at my girl.
Oh yeah, by the way, Erukaba, your girl's a little mad at me. Don't mention me in
Ah.
your stories.
It's cool, man.
Yeah, I kind of called her hot tits, and she didn't like that too much. She wanted to fight me, but I just kind of walked away. I didn't think she'd do anything in town.
Nah, she's a goody two shoe.
I guess. I guess before nightfall, I'm gonna go back to the Artisan's Ward and see if they can do something about this headband. I kind of want to use it, but kind of don't want to kill you guys.
It's not
I
really
got
best
a-
music.
I got a backup solution for that. It's okay.
For killing me?
Yeah, I can bite you and it'll break the spell.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Please don't fucking bite me.
Or just gonna
That's
fight
a
you.
thing.
Disgusting.
He took the bite people feat, so yeah, he is now a guy that great swords and bites. Just super cool.
Yeah, so like if we need to do like a small amount of damage to somebody for some reason,
Yeah,
Just-
I need you to
just
bite
bite 'em.
everything.
bite everything.
You do realize that you could do out of character, like, you do realize you can do non-lethal damage.
Nah,
Right?
that shit's weak.
Okay.
I'd rather bite people.
Just for the role play, I guess. I mean, you are half orc. What is this fucking song? I know it.
Well,
This
the-
sounds like
bothering
something
me.
Final Fantasy or Chrono Trigger.
It's 11.
Yeah,
Nobody
it's
plays that
fucking
game.
11.
That's you all. Yeah, get fucked.
I was like, I know this fucking song. All right, back to the story. So I guess I'm just gonna tell everybody I'm gonna go to the Artisans District and move my way there, and then everybody else can do whatever. This song is really loud.
Yeah, sure.
It seems alright to me.
It's good. It's just super fucking loud, even at 1.
No, it seemed alright to me.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. I just needed to turn Discord down.
Okay, so yeah, Pat, you make your way back to the Enchanteries area.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you trying to do again? You're trying to check out your necklace. Oh, you're trying to get your necklace like identified.
Headband,
For your
but yeah.
headband. Okay, so yeah, you find your way back to the same Enchanters Guild. I wrote this down somewhere, but I don't know where. Fair enough. But yeah, you work your way back there and find the same cute enchanter woman. And she's like, Sozo, welcome back. Your necklace, we're still working on it.
Yeah, that's fine. So I have this headband that presumably turned me evil. There's evil in it. I had a paladin from Sarenrae detect evil in it, and she said to destroy it, but I wanted to more or less cleanse it.
Okay, so like you got it out in your hands.
I'm showing her like from a distance. I don't want her to kind of touch it really.
Yeah, so
Or
she's
put it
standing at like a countertop. She's got like a waist height table in front of her, and there's like
Yeah.
all potions and jars of shit in the room. And yeah, she says, sure, just put it right there on the table, and there's like a nice wooden open spot. She gets down kind of on her hands and knees and starts like digging in the cabinets below. And she gets out like a really weird like watch glass, right? Like what a jeweler would have. And then she also gets out what appears to be just like a velvet glove. And she puts the velvet glove on, and With the other hand, she holds the watch glass and she says, "Yes, yes, put it right there."
All right, put it there.
And yeah, she kind of gets close to it, and so she first looks at it with the eyeglass real closely, like on the table from a distance, and it's like a ninja headband, and there's like a nice symbol on the front of it. I think it was a dragon symbol.
I don't recall. Sure.
But yeah, it's a dragon symbol now, and she's checking it out. And she's like, "Ah, yes, very, very fine stitching." And so then she has the like velvet glove in the other hand, and she reaches out. As soon as she touches this thing, she like jolts right back. Just barely touches it for a second, and she jolts right back. She says, "Ah, you know what you have here?"
I don't know. It made me turn Super Saiyan and try to kill all my friends. So no.
She says it's clearly a very powerful martial artist's item, but it appears to have some kind of curse or evil associated with it. That's what the glove does. And she like puts the glove back away and puts the eyeglass back away, and she says, "Well, what do you want to do with it?" She says, "We buy things like these, but as is, it's not worth much." She says, "You want us to look at it more closely? Maybe fix it?"
Yeah, that's my intent.
Go ahead.
She says, "Ah, yes, of course, it'll specialty services. We could probably have it done in a few days for 750 gold."
Yeah, that's fine.
She says, of course, you can pay when we're done. We'll write it all the knowledge down, and should only take a day or two.
Good. So it should be ready by the necklace?
Oh yes, sure. We can try to like make them happen at the same time. That sounds great. We'll try to make that happen.
All right, thanks. And hand her the gold anyway, and just kind of walk off.
She gets out some really ornate, like magical, what looks like barbecue tongs, and like grabs the headband with them, and like goes over to like the cabinet beside, and like opens up a really big jar that's like mostly opaque, and like puts the headband in the jar, and then puts like a big firm lid on it, and then puts like a big heavy brick on top of the lid. And it's just like, okay, yeah, I'll see you in a few days.
Kind of look at her skeptical as I saw that, and I'm like,
She says, "But
huh?
just standard precautions."
Oh,
She
okay,
says, "You'd be surprised the kind of things that come through here.
fair enough."
You never know, magics could be in there."
I just mentally think about like, I just had that in my pocket. I wonder what could have happened. Proceed to leave and close the door very gently behind me. What the fuck? I'm gonna make my way towards the group, which I don't know where they went. So where did they go?
Everybody chilling.
They went back to the inn because somebody needed to go take a bath.
Anybody else got anything they want to handle? We want to fast forward to nighttime, checking out the Apothon X. What's a game plan?
I'm good.
Want to take a break?
I definitely want to try and get into that stupid sewer. I want to find Helios and find the Thieves Guild.
No, I want to find Helios.
Okay, so yeah, if you guys don't have anything else kind of in mind, we can just say that it's kind of nighttime now. Everybody hangs out at the inn, and slowly as it gets darker, the place gets more and more bumping. They got fine rum and stuff there. It's like a nice place. And yeah, it's like darker now. Street lights are kind of lit.
And Apotham heal or no? Did he rest technically? Apotham, did you rest?
No, I haven't rested or healed yet.
Yeah, I actually like just suggested that, and then you like started saying stuff. So, but yeah, let's just take a short break, everybody. Is that cool?
Yeah. It's,
Like 5-10 minutes, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
really want to take 5 minutes. I need to run to the bathroom and stuff.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
Big J, heal yourself. You haven't been healed since the session started.
Yeah, are we just going to full?
Yeah. We went to full in the end of the previous session, so
Oh,
you're
my
fine.
bad.
No, you're fine. And then I guess Apotham can heal to full, and 9:15 is when we're supposed to come back. So 10:15 for those of you that are in my time zone, which is everybody.
Yeah, honestly, I've been like, I've been getting up and like peeing and grabbing drinks while everyone was like RP and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, me too. But well, not me too, but
you wish you could.
I wish I could.
Problem of being a DM, he actually has to take a break.
Yes, actually, I have to take a break.
Okay. So does Taliesin exist? Is he alive? He might have went to go take his break.
Yeah, I was getting ready to take a break, but I just felt like
Okay.
so in the interaction to him.
Are you gonna use your blink scroll?
Probably not.
You don't want your pupper no more?
Not really, no.
What? You like fought for 4 sessions for that damn thing.
And you know how long it's been?
And Talison's gotta be thinking about that pupper.
1,000 probably, but me right now, no. Not in the slightest.
Well, that's unfortunate. What would Taliesin do?
I don't know. Because I'm trying to figure out, like, is this going to be like a whole session thing of just us being here, or...
Okay, so I don't know if you've been paying attention. You probably have, but we are waiting 3 days because I have an issue on an amulet, and now I have an issue on my headband, right? And then we're gonna go to some French ass library that you agreed to go to, and then we're now going to help Apotham during this downtime. It's pretty much nighttime now. I don't know how long we're gonna be in this quote unquote thieves guild thing that Apotham wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
My character is looking for Helios, which you guys as people know that he's a part of my storyline, but don't know what happened, and I haven't gave that information out. But I've got a bone to pick with him. Let's just say that.
Okay. Mm.
But I think now might be a little too late, unless you want us to rewind and you can talk to your pupper.
No.
Also, we probably could train Geralt if anybody gives a fuck about that.
True.
I don't know if anybody else went on. I guess everybody's on break, so I'm kind of talking to myself, but it's an
Yeah.
idea.
I'm gonna step away for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. Fine.
But yeah, I feel like shit. I don't really want to talk.
I got a muffin.
I got a meme.
Oh, Pat got that do not disturb on. You're like, I'm busy, motherfucker.
It's just that the FC isn't doing Savage on Mondays, so they're all trolling each other, and I can't be bothered with hearing all those messages because there's like 5 or 6 of them that are constantly messaging each other, and I'm like, fuck off.
Understandable.
Oh, I thought it disconnected. Jeez.
Who back? Present.
Yeah, sure, dude.
One. Pat, present. What did they used to make you do for roll call in elementary school? I don't remember.
Yeah. Or you had the teacher who would have assigned seating that was a cheater. And the reason why they had assigned seating was for that particular reason.
Yeah.
And you didn't find that out until you got older.
Damn teachers. Always teaching and making rules and stuff. So we got 2.
I'm here. I'm just doing shit.
Got 3. Doing shit.
Start docking points, Bear. They're late.
Oh yeah. Minus 20 DKP. Remember that 500 gold you got? You know, you get 400.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that character you had? Now he's dead. Thanks for playing. Come again. I feel like I'm transforming into like Hulk Hogan or something. Go, brother. We need a Apotham and we need an SP.
Man, mortgages are confusing, and I work at a fucking bank.
Yeah, that's pretty much what all my friends have said about houses.
God, dude, like, I got this letter saying like we owed $1,300 in taxes, but like that shit's supposed to be
I'm back.
included in your bill. And then like I got a different piece of mail and said we paid too much in taxes, so here's like a $400 refund. I just don't know what the fuck's going on.
SP, is you're humming when you're back.
Pretty much.
um. Okay, so what's up, you guys? Is everybody back? Ready to roll? Having fun?
Damn, I want a taco tower.
Taco Tower? What is that?
I don't. Go ahead.
Taco of, you know, it's like 20 tortillas with beef and taco fixings, and they're all hard shell, and it looks fucking
Oh, it's a many-layer quesadilla.
sure. Facebook thing, but it looks fucking delicious. The one thing I do like about Facebook is food, because anybody can get behind food, right? No, you ain't fat enough. Got
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I'm with
tasty.
you.
I know what you're talking about.
it.
There's been all kinds of exposés about like how they're showing these recipes that are all just bullshit though. Like they tell you to do stuff, and if you actually try those directions, it's just bullshit. They're just making a video that looks great that gets a million likes.
No, yeah. I know about that shit. Like, I don't get fucked with that.
That shit's funny.
I like the restaurant ones. But yeah, we can resume if everybody wants to.
Yeah, we back. Can we get a robot roll call?
Robot roll call.
I mean,
Robot.
I think
Robot roll call.
I got
why are
work
we-
stuff going on at the moment, but
Oh fuck! You're like the most important piece about this fucking story. You got work.
I know.
Fuck!
It
You guys
fucking
want to
hit me up
go
all.
back
It
to
all,
the creepy alley?
it all hit me up like at the same time too. I've got like 3 people trying to hit me up right now. It's okay. I can still do
I
it.
know. Kill the bandits.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I can still totally do this. Anyway, all right. So we've got what? So we're making our way back to the creepy alley, right?
Yeah. Is that what everybody wants to do? I think.
Yep, I'm in.
Sure.
I don't know how good of an idea it's going to be for us to all barge into the Thieves Guild unless we all want to identify as rogues. But I don't know if we're gonna have to. You know what? We'll just figure it out when we get there.
I mean, I was just gonna get you to the door and then just let you do your thing.
That sounds
Yeah.
good. All right.
More or
If
less.
anybody asks, you're my bodyguards.
I also don't think they like just outright being called the Thieves Guild. Maybe. I think they'd be a little secretive about that. Like, don't walk up to random people and be like, "Hey, this is the Thieves Guild."
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. It's like, are you the guys that steal things? Yes,
What's
me
up, my
too.
fellow
Like,
criminals?
yeah.
Maybe
I
they're
mean,
called the Brotherhood or something. Who knows? Maybe they got a fancy name.
No
I
one's
think you're
even
the
given me
cops
an idea.
immediately.
Yeah. Well, okay, sure.
I mean, if they're afraid of cops, Taruka Bar probably shouldn't go anywhere near in there. That lizardman thinks he's a cop.
eh. I mean, maybe they want some bodyguards. We can, me and Zozo can do that. I think.
I mean, I can fake it till I make it, I guess.
Hey, you look muscly.
Oh no, not that part. The fact that I don't like stealing because I'm
Oh.
fucking lawful good.
Well, you know, it's not stealing is not the only crimes that are profitable.
Oh, there's lots of things you can do. Believe me.
Maybe some Robin Hood shit would be alright, I
There's some,
guess.
you know, you could, you like bodyguard or
Mm-hmm.
muscle, you know, bust some kneecaps. Right up your alley. So yeah, you guys head out from the inn, kind of back across town, and town's kind of more busy now. More people kind of wandering around and doing stuff, and you head through the docks and things, and through the rest of town, and you find yourselves at the dead end, just as Apotham described it. And yeah, it's a long alley, about 30 feet wide. You can see about 60 feet in there. There's just a bunch of junk. There's like an open crate, a bunch of pallets, and a bunch of sticks and twigs, and just trash all over. It's like clothing. What would you like to do? I feel like like a Skyrim text box. You know, it gives you the option.
Yeah. At this point, take a look. I say, okay, hold on. Let me just check this corner real quick because if they're still there, they might be. I drink a potion, and I begin to walk my way up. Hang on. I'm gonna drink a cure light wounds potion.
Wait, shouldn't you be fully healed?
Am I supposed to be? Do I actually need to drink this potion?
He took damage. I thought when
Yeah,
he
I
came down
did.
here.
But
Yeah.
we rested since then?
No, not
DM?
yet.
No, he did that on the morning before the Senate, and then you had the Senate meeting, and now it's now.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I got a good roll. It's all good. +9. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you land in the alley, and that's about as far as you can see into the
Okay,
into the
so
darkness.
I'm
What do you
going
wanna check out?
to stealth my way forward, and I'm gonna roll for that if that's okay.
Yeah. Well, you just should move, right? You just need to move.
Yeah, and then so that's 6, and I look around.
Oh, you see the familiar junk? It's like there's the big barrels and stuff around the corner.
Okay.
Big, like pile of junk.
I go over here and up to here.
Okay, yeah, you can see the crates and all the stuff, and there's like the big pile of shit where all the rats came from last time. Make a perception check. Oh, you have terrible
Yes!
flashbacks to rats crawling in your mouth and pooping and stuff. Like coming from this pile. You're like eyeballing this pile. You're looking. You're trying to see. Is there anything in there? Looks like a big rat's nest, but you're looking. You don't see anything. There don't seem to be any more rats. But you can still smell. It smells like fire burning.
Okay. So I don't see any rats. I don't see anything else. I 5-foot step up here, I guess.
As soon as you step up there, you see a dude jumps out from behind a crate, and he takes a pot shot at you. And everybody's got to roll initiative.
Fucking one Papega. Bullshit. Holy shit, Cody rolled a nat 20.
Do the sortie button, and yeah, so this guy gets to go first because he come around the corner, and he pulls out his crossbow and he shoots you, and he critically fails. A good start, and it's 10 or above, so he succeeds. He does not drop his crossbow, but SB, you're up.
Alrighty.
You're the first to jump at the crazy shit. Yeah. Were you following Apotham? We can assume that like you guys were following him up to like here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. And Chez doesn't. He's sleeping. You got everybody in initiative, I think. We don't have.
Yes.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Okay, go for it.
Alright, I'm just gonna use one of my second spells and cast Bull Strength on Big J. And then I'm just gonna move.
Oh no, that was way better.
Or
It's like Muscle Man. The one thing I learned is you can click your token and then use the arrow keys. It feels super nice.
Yeah, I've done that every now and then.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't either.
Huh.
But yeah, it's +4 to strength for.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask how many rounds. That's all I really need to know.
Yeah, I know it's more than 10 rounds.
Let's see. 1 minute per level.
It's a
So-
level 2 spell, so yeah, 2 levels.
So basically the
2
whole
minutes, which
fight.
is, yeah. A minute is 10 rounds, right? So pretty much the whole fight. And so that's it for you, SB?
Yep.
BJ, you're up. I got this thing that pings you when it's your turn. I don't know. I hope. Tell me if that's annoying.
I didn't really hear anything.
No, it doesn't make
No.
a sound, but it centers the camera on whatever's turn it is.
That's like assuming that I'm looking at the screen. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Everybody's thinking about their turn, looking at their character sheet.
Yeah, basically. I guess I'm just gonna double move and get into a good position here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I move through Apotham?
You can't stop on top of him, but you can.
Oh yeah, I
No,
was
you
going
can
to.
move here.
Yeah, so 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll stop at 11 right there.
The fuck going on, character sheet? Why are you doing a weird thing? Okay, it was minimized or something? I'm so confused. Okay, yeah, you're on right out. I'll make a perception check.
Coming. Aw, yeah.
Oh, you notice that the sewer grate thing over there looks really, really nice and shiny and like well oiled, and that there's like 2 campfires here that have like recently been put out or still kind of smoldering. Next up is this bandit guy, and yeah, he takes a step over to the top of the sewer grate and he pulls out a crossbow, he aims right at you, and he goes, pew, pew. And that probably hits for 3 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Why the fuck do you have 80 life? Jesus Christ.
Very, very tanky.
Jeebus. Okay.
We're level 5 now.
This guy shoots you and he's completely terrified, and yeah, it's a Potham's turn.
I throw both my rapiers at them with my hand of the apprentice.
Okay, which one?
This guy twice, and I yell out, "You guys suck! This is what you get for shooting at me the first time." And 1 and 2.
19 and 12. The first rapier hits the guy. Do a
Oh
good chunk
wait,
of
I
damage.
don't think I can do that twice because it's a spell-like ability. My bad. Disregard the second swing. My bad.
Okay, it didn't hit, so
Sorry.
I just live with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Sorry,
Ugh.
I gotta get better at this. Hopefully, that's not way too loud.
That's fine.
That sounds like 9?
10.
Nice try. Yeah, pass rate.
Damn. Well, 10 sucks, so.
Nice try.
I mean, sure.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are all hanging out over there on trying to get at these bandits. And yeah, you hear something come from up from behind you. I'm rustling. And from the top of the barrels you're standing next to comes a bolt. And the guy goes, ha ha! And he aims down the barrel at Big J with this crossbow.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. And he gets sneak attack damage on that too. Which is not too much, but he maxed it, so 11 damage.
Alright, we're good.
And Pat, you're up next.
Double move.
You got all kinds of moves.
I know.
You can quadra move, I think, if you want.
15,
Hexa move.
40. And then I need to make an acrobatics check to leap here. Fuck me.
Yep, that makes it up there. Easy peasy.
And then here, and then I want to spend 1 key point to attack.
Okay, so that was 2 moves and then a key point. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the bandit guy, he's like completely not aware of you. He's like looking over the edge of the barrels at Big J.
Woof.
Even so, an 11 is not enough to hit him.
Feels bad.
Next up is Miscellaneous Bandit. Miscellaneous Bandit number 312. He's super brave, and he takes a couple steps right over here, and he's like, "I'm gonna get you, motherfucker! Give me that gold purse!" And he like pulls out his sword, and he just does this one attack. Don't disregard the second one. 21, which hits for 7 damage.
Yep. I got plenty more blood to share, boys.
Give me
Let's
that,
go.
Give me that treasure. Let's be up. There's some brave boys, like they don't care.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Just gonna go up here and Make a two-handed swing.
Acrobatics check.
For what?
This is a barrel. This is the ground.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can try to acrobatics up the barrel. Yeah, it's a low DC. It's only like a 5 foot tall, big jumbo barrel, you know?
I'm just gonna. Where was I? Here?
I think so.
Alright. 1, 2. Alright, so I'm just gonna cast shield on myself and then run over there, and that's it.
Okay. Next up is Big J.
Aw,
This
yeah.
punk ran right up to you.
So we're gonna power attack and we're gonna do full attack round or whatever it's called.
He's acting tough.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Oh
yeah. I
Man,
don't
what a
think-
roll.
I don't think he's.
Wait, don't-
he's in a second
Hold
swing.
on. Wait. We're not done.
Ah.
Bite him. Fucking bite him. Yeah.
Would you like to describe this 44 damage? I think that's the highest damage done this whole game so far. 44.
Yes, it is.
And look at that. It's a 20. No, it was a 19 and a 20. But you crit on 19s now, right?
Yeah, I've actually crit on
That's crazy.
19s the whole time.
Yeah, damn. 44 damage. Okay. Yeah, would you want to describe this?
Dude, I'm talking maybe like a braver FF7, but just like cuts him straight in half, straight to the ground. Maybe take a chunk out of the ground too, like that much impact, even after slicing dude in half.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he jumps into the air and it does that like, you know, and he comes slamming down with a big thing.
I just scream out, yes! Cut him in half! That's the way it should be. Screw these
The
guys.
force of his awesome attack changes the battle music.
Nice touch.
Next up is the other bandit, and the other bandit's like, holy shit, but still he pulls out his crossbow and shoots your ass. 5 damage.
That's cool.
Right in the face.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you already take that?
No, I didn't. Nah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm sorry.
And he kind of like he was a couple steps, but Potham, you're up.
1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a shank.
Shank.
Yeah.
By the way, I apologize. I'm on my 3rd brownie.
Oh.
Oh, you got. Oh, okay.
I'm still feeling nothing.
Oh, have you waited an hour?
See the 1st one? Yeah.
It usually takes an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, Potham runs right up, yeah, with his big old sword and takes a big chop.
Wild.
Oh, it looks like that hurt him a lot. Hit him right in the like neck bone.
Yeah.
And this guy up here's next. He turns right around to Pat and he like pulls out his short sword and he does like a 2-chop attack.
Which both miss.
And he rolls for the fumble and he fumbles. He drops his short sword. Pat, you're up next.
I haven't done this in a while.
The sword falls off the tops of the barrels.
Flurry of blows. Wait, I'm level 5. I can do that 3 times.
You're level
Can I?
5. I don't know.
Let me check.
I'll Google it.
Pretty sure it's 3 now. Might be next level.
Let's see.
This is a great idea. If you can describe your like critical strike in the
Next.
form of like a Final Fantasy limit break, then we'll change the music to that Final Fantasy. It's a great rule. Oh, okay. That is 2 hits. Pat like with ninja strike force. It's like choo-choo. Hits this guy standing on top of this barrel. And yeah, it really hurts the guy. He's like losing his footing on top of his barrel. Next up is this guy who's dead. He's dead. SP, you're up.
Well, say,
Who dropped their weapon?
The rogue
Bad
guy
man.
that you just
Oh.
covered.
I was like, where did this come from? I was too busy looking at my character sheet.
3, 4, and I guess what am I standing on?
That's a sewer.
Already?
You're
Yeah,
good.
it's like a sewer grate thing. Yeah, you're good. There's no.
Alright. Well, the only thing I can do now at this point is a two-handed swing. It's literally all I can do.
Go for it.
I'm digging this music. Fucking dancing. 16 hits, but yeah, you do like super minimal damage, but it's still pretty significant.
That's
you
it.
club the guy right in his arm, and like there's a big flap dangling. Big J, you're up.
Ah, shit, I'm up again already?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh.
I'm just happy I can swing my weapon.
Alright. I'm gonna acrobatics up to the barrel. Yeah!
These always go great. You are unable to. Yeah, you lose half your movement trying to climb the barrel.
Alright.
What that means is you could try again.
Oh,
the other half
yeah.
of your movement.
Couldn't he just? Oh,
There
too
we
late.
go.
There you go. Yeah, you can jump right up. Yeah, your first try, you kind of clatter against the side and fall back down, but you kind of take a step back and do a bigger jump and end up on top of the barrel. And yeah, you can still punch him.
Oh, I can still punch?
Yeah, it was an acrobatic. You know, that was 2 half moves.
Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
still have movement. That's just a move, yeah.
No, that was all your movement, but
Yeah.
Let's bite him. Bite him.
okay.
That fucking 1D. Good thing you got plus 3.
Big J leaps up on top of the barrel, like both feet at once, and lands right next to this guy. He's like completely unaware and just like takes a big bite right out of his like shoulder. Do you chew it up? Do you spit it out? That's the question.
Nah, we spit it out.
Okay.
I don't know where these rogues have been.
He realizes this shit is fucked, but he's got a short sword. Takes 1 chop at each of you, actually. The first one at SP, the second one at Apollo.
Yeah,
I
he
think
missed.
one hits SP, yeah, for 5 damage.
Does shield apply anything for that?
I still don't think that works. What's your AC with shield?
Oh, I took the damage. Don't even worry about that.
Oh, I did too, so I'll put it back. You only took 5, yeah. My bad. Pathfinder, that guy just tried to chop you. You take that?
I yell threateningly, "How dare you stand against me?" And swing 2 times. 1 and 2.
2 hits, yeah, and that's your 2 rapiers come one, both hit him right in the face. The blood comes out all over the place, and the guy falls to the ground dead. Next up is Bandit, and yeah, he looks at all you guys. He doesn't even have a sword anymore, and he like drops to his knees and he says, "Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. Don't kill me." That's Pat's turn.
No. I just look at him and I'm like, do you know where Helios is?
Who's Helios?
Don't play dumb with me.
Make an insight check. Is insight a thing? Fuck, it might not be a thing.
I think it's
Sense motive.
yeah, that's it. I was looking for it on the
You're
fucking
wise.
thing. $10. Feels bad.
It seems like he's telling the truth that he doesn't understand who Helios was. But he is wearing a red cloak, just like Helios was, and just like the other dudes who attacked you on the road.
You're lying. I could not tell, but you're lying. You're wearing the same cloak as him.
You want to try to intimidate him? Big
Sure.
J, you want to give that like I'm gonna bite you bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Pat,
got,
you can
I've
roll,
got, I've got an idea.
intimidate. Either one of you, both of you guys roll intimidates. That sounds like a good roll to ask for.
The one thing I'm good at.
Pat's a fluffy panda. Pat's like, I'm gonna get you. You just wait. I'm gonna. And then Big J like shows his teeth and like is like, motherfucker, I'm gonna bite you.
Tell me where your friend is, or I will eat you.
He says, I don't know who Helios is. There's his boss though. The boss is he's not here. This is just where we're hiding out trying to make a buck.
Why did you attack me?
So it's just what we do. We're hanging out here, outside the sewers, attacking people.
You just attack everybody who comes by here.
Since you're like superiorly intimidating, you're like Big J, you're like showing how your like teeth made the cut out of his like shoulder that's already missing, and you're like kind of lining it up and like laughing, and he's super scared, and he says, "This isn't our hideout. This is the other gang's hideout."
Another gang's hideout?
Says, "Yeah, he's the new guys around here."
Guys. I show him the symbol on my parchment. Do you know about this?
Says, yeah. You like them?
Okay. Are they through the sewer?
Somewhere in there.
So,
What do they call themselves?
Thank you. I totally forgot to ask that question.
So far, they just call themselves the Guild.
The guild. Oh, so ominous.
We're
Great.
Red Cloaks. We got a way better name.
Yeah.
You're the red cloaks.
Yeah, you're still shit fucking thieves.
The red
Hey,
cloaks
fuck-
are coming.
fuck you.
Whoa. All right.
I
You want to play
punch
that
him with
game?
the hilt of my rapier.
I got an idea. Can
Can I do that? Oh, too late.
No torture allowed.
Oh, okay.
Can I?
I mean, you can kill him. Yes.
Can I attempt to bull rush him?
You can push him off the barrel. Also, yes.
Oh no, I'm
It's
not
way
talking about
better.
pushing. I'm talking like WWE, like spear from the top rope.
So yeah, he's like for sure prone, and like laying down, like
Oh,
at
he's
your
prone?
mercy. So you could probably like get him in a hold and like powerbomb him off. But you're gonna have to make like a grapple check and like a acrobatics check or something.
Oh, this is great.
Pat's like way better at a power bomb, but like thematically, it doesn't make like Big J is the guy that does power bombs.
I mean, we could
You
double
want
team
me
it,
to? Do you want me to powerbomb him?
like double power bomb.
I'm fucking down to double powerbomb just because I want to
Yes.
find Helios and I feel like he's lying. So fuck this guy.
And technically, if you do the power bomb, means you're gonna push him off this way, right onto his sword. And that's pretty cool.
It's not laying like point up or anything, but
Yeah, but it's still laying down. I mean,
yeah, sure,
Uh,
yeah. Everybody both you guys make grapple checks.
Grapple checks
He's
and
laying on the
acrobatics.
ground, you get like +4. Yeah, so Big J, he's good. Pat, you're good. Yeah, so both you guys, like, what are you doing? Like, both you guys have, like, each one of you is holding an arm or something. You're holding them up, like, between you off the edge of the barrel. And then both you guys make acrobatics checks. You're standing at the edge and you look at each other and you look at the guy. He's got this terrified look on his face as he, like, realizes what's about to befall him. and both of you guys like leap off the edges of the barrel.
Oh shit! I clicked twice. My bad.
And yeah, it's only a 5-foot fall off the barrel or whatever. But yeah, both you guys holding the guy on each side, like underneath his armpit. You jump off the thing and you sail really high and true and majestic, and you land on the ground right on top of his sword, even though it's just laying flat. And the guy takes 6 damage from the fall. She
Aw,
slammed to
man.
the ground with the thing, and yeah, he's huffing and puffing. He's having a really terrible time. He's clearly on his last breath. He's like about to die.
Apotham, give him an elbow drop.
Fuck you.
I go for the elbow drop.
The red
I
cloaks
just-
live forever.
I just try to land on top of him at this
Yeah,
point.
acrobatics.
With my boots like on his chest, just like jump down and
Okay,
just
acrobatics.
squish. Okay. I'm totally gonna slip and break my head
It's
open.
gotta be an elbow.
Oh my
yeah.
god, crit fail.
It's a good thing it's at least an 11. I can stick the landing at least, right?
You jump off with your elbow and you try to hit him, but you like end up hitting your elbow. You like miss and your elbow hits the concrete, but you're able to like deftly roll out of it and land on your elbow. Like you hit your funny bone really bad. And yeah, the guy again is like, fuck you assholes.
All right, someone,
yeah, you
someone
guys just-
finish him. Yeah, we had
A
our fun.
pretty girl.
With his last breath, he goes,
Yeah, powerbomb killed him. I'm claiming it.
and all the dudes die, and yeah. Combat end. What would you guys like to do next? Oh, there's a bunch of junk around. There's 2 like lit fires that are kind of out and smoldering. There's some dudes, dead rogues, and digging around in their pockets. They got some gold and some kind of miscellaneous short swords and stuff and crossbow bolts. But everybody finds like 15 gold. Always, everybody gets 15 total.
I search their pockets for notes and stuff.
Scratch around further, like past their gold sacks, looking, in their waistbands and stuff, and in their coat pockets, and trying to see what else they got. It doesn't seem like anyone else has anything like any paper or anything.
Okay.
They look like they've been set up here for a while, judging by just kind of the tracks and the fires. Look well burnt.
Interesting. I search all the crates, barrels, and trash, trying to find any. Or I guess I've already done that at this point.
Yeah, all the barrels look like junk. They're all kind of smashed, and clearly there's nothing left in any of these boxes.
I
It's
search
just
this.
kind of a garbage corner.
Can I check the sewer grate to see if there's any traps or a way to open it to go down?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, make a perception check. Yeah.
Okay.
Need more chill music. Yeah, it's way too.
Yeah, I was about to say it's too hype for this shit. It was too hype for the power bomb.
It's pretty good. I should have got some WWE music, I guess.
It's all
Oh, bro,
copyright, though.
I got you. You
You
need
can
some of
see
that.
it's like a 10-foot wide like ring, and it's just steel. It's pretty roughly hewn, but it's like got the stamp on that. In the middle, it says Remonster. It's just like a sewer grate thing, and you could probably lift it out of there, especially with the help of some rough and tough bros.
Okay. Guys, help me with this. I start pulling stuff.
Strength checks for everybody. Strength checks all around. Lift the sewer grate.
What the fuck?
Oh, what are they more? Okay, let me save this. You all heave and hoe, and you're able to like make the sewer grate lift out of the top of the sewer. Pat, you like lose your grip, and like the side that you're holding like drops and like smashes your toe.
Fuck.
Take 2 damage from the sewer grate slam on her foot. And yeah, the other 2 of you guys are able to kind of shuffle it over and kind of manage to roll it around and get it off. And yeah, you can see there's a ladder that kind of goes down into the dark. It goes down about 20 feet to what looks like a rocky stone sewer floor. You want to go down the ladder?
Yes.
Who's going first?
I will go first.
Could be a sewer. We could probably use some dark vision. Maybe Rukovar goes next.
Yeah, I got 60 feet. I'd go first.
I'll just bring up there.
So you climb down like a ladder thingy that was right here that I was scrambling, and that was how you got in here. And you find yourself in just kind of a really tight little sewery room. The smell here is super rough. One moment. I think I wrote some stuff. Maybe not. But yeah, the sewer smells terrible, right? It smells like poop. It's bad. And the light from above only like goes so deep in here because it's kind of a thin, narrow tunnel leading ahead. But down the tunnel ahead, you can see like the tunnel's this rough stone, kind of moss growing in the cracks. But ahead, you can see what looks like a 5-foot wide platform and a stream of liquid sewage. There's the sound of like running water in here, and the place smells like death.
Hmm.
And yeah, you're in like exploration mode, so yeah, feel free to like move your tokens and explore the stuff and stuff.
Do we need light to see anything?
The place is pretty dark. Yeah. Does anybody have any light sources?
Yeah, I got it.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I got like 9 torches.
I got dark vision, bro. Just like fucking Riddick this shit. Keep it on my back.
We could opt to let Arukabar go first. He can use his dark vision while we stay a little further back with torches so it doesn't mess with his dark vision.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see in the dark up to 60 feet. So yeah, that's like normal vision. So yeah, you can lead the way, Big J, and relay to people like what's going on.
Who wants a torch?
I mean, we only need one, don't we? How long is torch range? How far, rather?
So torch is not as good as dark vision for sure. It's only like 20
Yeah.
feet.
Okay.
Pretty sure I actually have dark vision.
Do you? Is that
Pretty
racial?
sure. Yeah. Yep, there it is. Dark vision.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, the 2 you can see. But like what I'm saying is that if you got in here and you got into a fight, the other people are going to have penalties against hitting them or getting hit by them, right? Because they can't see shit unless they have a light.
That's the reason why I'm trying to hand them a torch.
Yes, yeah. Take a
Please
torch, somebody.
hand me a torch.
I've got a torch.
Take the
Pat's got a
torch.
torch.
Get creeping out there, and yeah, around the edge you can see it's just like this is clearly a big old pile. Like the river's moving pretty good in the middle, but like it smells really bad in here. It's not the kind of place you want to be. There's all kinds of flies, and it's really dark, but like you can see clearly. It's like a 10-foot wide stream, and on either side, about 5 feet above that, there's like these 2 walkways on either side of the river. And yet to the south, the river goes into like there's no more walkways. It just goes into like a hole you can't see. And to the north, it goes like further into the tunnel.
Okay,
The
sorry.
river's falling.
I'm back. Work stuff.
Welcome back. We're in the tunnel.
You might want to bring your little thievy ass back here.
Why?
And ask for Taliesin to get a torch.
Oh,
You
is it
probably
really
don't
that
have
dark?
one. Yes.
Uh,
The
okay.
sewer, dog. Come on.
Magic. I should have a light spell on hand. All level 0 spells exist in my book, but are they prepared? No.
No. Except for the 3 that you prepare, which is probably not a light spell because you took slow falling.
Well, the 3 that I have are level 1s. The level 0 spells are like cantrips, basically. And I think I can rest for 10 minutes and actually prepare other spell slots. And I'm going to try and prepare the other 2 level 0 spells that I normally leave open for situations like this. Give me a second. Prepare.
Okay. I don't think you can change your spells on when though.
No, it's not changing your spells, it's leaving spell slots open and then taking 10 to 30 minutes to actually prep them quickly, but it can't do more than a certain number per day or something like that. One second.
Was that? I don't know.
Yeah, this is one of those Pathfinder things that I was really surprised to learn about.
Okay, so yeah, meanwhile, Bottom's like digging in his spell book or whatever. Big
Pretty
J,
much.
you look down the hall and you can see the Poopy River goes up to like a head where it looks like it kind of opens up into more of a Poopy River crossing. You can see
Yeah,
what look
Poopy
like
River.
the little tips of 2 bridges.
I'm just gonna keep on walking. Doop 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 doop.
These are the Poopy bridges.
Oh, I fucking smell. Whoa.
Okay, yeah, go up to the corner and then you need to make a perception check. Yeah, it smells terrible in here.
Aw, yeah.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh,
I
yeah.
found it. I'll message it to you. It's this page and it's this section here.
Subsection D, Chapter 12.
Right.
So I could take like 15 minutes and prepare a light spell.
15 minutes though. I mean,
Yeah. Just take a fucking torch and come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna say just take a torch and come on. It's not gonna matter. Yeah, you guys are all checking out the poop shoot, and you guys are in this order because that's the order you're like interested in. And Big J peers around the corner. You don't see shit.
nope.
Well, you hear what sounds like a big old gloppy noise, and everybody's got to
really hope
roll
that's not
perception.
ooze.
Perception or
And
initiative?
everybody's got to roll initiative. Yeah, my bad.
That's spooky.
Wow.
I don't
Can
like
you
that
see
shape.
it?
I can't,
You
but
can
I
see
don't
the
like.
icon.
No, I can't
No,
see
okay.
anything. I just don't like the way that's shaped.
Oh, you don't like the shape.
Uh-uh.
Oh man. Okay.
As in, like, I don't like it as my character. You know, like that could be something.
I'm confused.
Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, you turn the corner and you see like a big old. You hear like glop noises, but you turn the corner and you see what looks like 2 big cubes of gooey jello, and the 2 of them go. And the possum, you're up first.
This square is empty. By the way. No,
Oh,
that's fine. I'm
oh,
I'm
scoot 'em
letting
up.
him
Yeah,
know.
scoot 'em up.
Are we all scooting up?
Yeah, scoot 'em up.
Okay, I didn't know we were scooting up.
So combat. I mean, if not, if you don't wanna, but
No, I was fine with the way that it was. I was just letting him know.
Scoot up.
I'm scared. Don't touch me. I'm scared.
Does a possum actually have a fear of jelly?
I do.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna rape me.
Whoa.
And if they're anything like those slimes that we fought way back when, if you remember.
They like to absorb people and then digest them slowly. So yeah, I'm afraid that they're going to do things to me that are going to be making me feel violated. I
So
don't
how are
like-
you gonna react about that in combat?
I freeze in place and hope they don't notice me.
So stealth?
Yeah. Well, no, they don't. Well, I just move up here and shoot my rapier at it. Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, you swing, you dive through your friends, combat rolling through their legs and stuff, and you get to your feet and swing your rapier like a ninja. It flies off into the darkness, and it like like it goes right into this jelly thing, and as soon as it hits, like like plops right in there like you would expect, like Jello. And yeah, it spins around. Let me double check.
It's
I think it
piercing
gets,
damage, not slashing, technically.
Yeah, just need a quick second to look. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it just spins towards the thing and did critically strikes. It spins right
Yay.
through the jello and like lops off a big old chunk of jello. Like a big corner of it just flops right to and SP, you're up next.
Alright. I take a 5-foot step. I go right up to Zozo to his ears and I just go, hear it. And I and I cast level 2 spell. Telekinetic strikes on him.
That's the 1
Nice.
plus D4
Yeah, that's the
for each
D4.
success. Yeah, okay.
Pat, you're up.
5, 15. And then I'm going to bare fist attack.
Big old jello monster
Bam!
quivers in front of you. Everybody's punching that big old jello monster.
Does that hit?
Yep, it hits. Yeah, you punch right into the jello monster. Oh, it doesn't more. Okay.
Yeah, 3 damage.
Right into the jello monster. Yeah, and more jello splatters all over the place. It's terrible. Oh, Big J, you're up. Jello's for dinner. Yeah. Look, here you go. Here's your bite attack.
I'm not falling for that shit.
I'm
I'm gonna go here
like, nope.
as a 5-foot step, and I'm gonna drink my potion of fire breathing.
What?
It says
Okay.
1 target. You might get singed a little.
Hmm.
Just says 2d6. Do I need to roll for that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ranged attack?
Let me see. Oh, he can fire up to 3 times, each dealing 46 points of damage to a single target. The victim can attempt a DC 13 reflex save. So yeah, you can like move and you can drink the potion and you can use one of the shots, but that's it.
Oh, I thought it was just a 1-shot thing.
No. Oh, I think that one is a one shot. I made it
Yeah.
weaker.
Yeah.
And I don't think it does 46. It does
It does
2d6,
2.
right?
Yeah, that's what I have in
Yeah,
the
I made it
notes.
weaker. Yeah. The victim can attempt a reflex save for half damage. That's it. So yeah, you can that just happens, I think.
Yep.
Cool.
He just rolls damage.
It's a consumable.
Okay, I'm working on it.
The jelly is predictably not very dodgy.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah, it is not a very dexterous jello.
Fire.
Yeah, the fire hits the jelly and kind of like Part of the jelly starts vaporizing and smells terrible.
Whoa,
Ugh.
take it
Smells like
easy. You can do that.
Somebody farted, yeah. This jello monster goes and it gets to here and it starts to like quiver.
This makes me nervous.
Hmm. Mm.
And it turns into many little baby jellos.
All right.
And they're all just gonna go on the same go, yeah. I think that worked, yeah. And they all actually get to go and they go plop, plop. This one comes right up to Big J and he goes, attack.
Son of a
Uh,
bitch.
So yeah, this jelly monster comes at like it's like rolling over this bridge like a cube. It comes right up next to you and a big old jello snot comes flying out and hits you and does 10 damage and you have to make a fortitude save.
Shit.
Yeah, so the jelly touches you and your body just like goes numb. You fall to the floor and are unable to move. Give you that screaming one. That looks great. The other jellies over here, like this one, like doesn't know what the hell. It like runs off north, and this one moves over here too, and like is not sure what's going on. It tries to move across the bridge. And Apotham, you're up.
I swing 2 times at the jello.
Okay. I attack the vicious jello. Never fear. That's 2 hits. And yeah, you make one big chop at the jello like vertical and make it into like 2 big pillars of jello, and you make another chop horizontal at the jello, and that's enough to chop the jello completely into bits.
Sweet. I
Yeah,
save.
it kills the jello. Yeah, it turns into goo and splatters all over, and bits fall into the poopy sludge.
Oh, that's
Into the poopy
Jay's fucking
sludge.
life bar. Okay.
That's me up.
Okay. Cast shield. And 1, 4. And that'll be it.
Okay. What the hell happened with the turn order? Okay, I didn't think.
No, it's this thing's turn.
Okay. No, I have it. It's the other ones on the bridge's turn. That's why
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what? happened?
No, the one on the bridges just hit me.
I know that's what I'm thinking, and then it died, and they all went on the same turn. So I don't know what happened.
I thought it was
Switch 'em, I
right.
think.
This one here should move
That
next,
one should go.
and then
yeah.
it's my turn.
That's what I think too. Yeah.
Yeah,
switch it.
that's what it's supposed to be.
Oh yeah, this is a big, huge 10-foot by 10-foot Jello wall, and yeah, it just like rolls right over on top of Pat. And yeah, it just rolls right on top of you. And you can either choose to make an attack of opportunity because it moved next to you, or you can make a DC 12 reflex save to get out of the jelly's way.
Wait a second. So I can attack it, or I can make a DC set 12 reflex save.
Yes, you can attack it and be stuck in the Jello, or you can jump out of the way.
Or possibly kill it.
Yeah, you might kill it. I guess is the bank.
Don't do it. It's not worth it. Get out of the way.
Do it. Do it.
Oh boy, I got kinetic strikes if it lands.
Your fate is in your hands.
I'm aware
The
of this.
devil on your shoulders telling you to do it.
Yeah, he buffed you.
Sponsored by Talus Buffs.
Taliesin's buffs.
This reckless decision brought to you by SB's buffs.
Mm,
What did I say now, or I'll buff someone else next time?
I sponsor bad decision making.
me too.
Yeah, so you're easily able to punch the jelly as it flops on top of you.
Don't
But
forget
your
the
damage is not enough to
D4.
kill the jelly. Oh.
Aww.
And
Sponsored
now
by-
you take 6 acid damage, and you're also paralyzed. Which I'm gonna also give you that like angry shouting, and please do your damage. And I'll put the jelly on you again.
It says he still gets a fort save for the paralyzed.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
So
My
I need to
bad.
do
Yeah,
a
so
fort
do a
save?
fort save. It's
Okay.
a high one because it's a jelly.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
Nice try. It's your turn, and you're paralyzed inside the jelly. I think as part of your turn, you can choose to make another. I think it's a fort save. Let me double check. Or no, you're really just paralyzed. But yeah, you can make another save to get to unparalyze each turn. DC 20.
I need to see something about.
Oh, you also take 16, 1d6. You are inside the jelly, and you take 1 damage for your turn starting, and you can make another fort.
You're not.
I'm doing all your damage for you. I just got you back up to
Oh,
lickety split. Yeah, make a fort save.
I guess diseases and acid is 2 different things, so that makes
This
sense.
is paralysis.
No. I was thinking about the acid. No. If that had any kind of thing with disease.
This monster is written down as supposed to paralyze you for 3d6 rounds. I think that's just ridiculous. Even at d6, it's like ridiculous.
Fuck.
No, you remain paralyzed. Big J, your turn, but you got touched by the jelly and you're paralyzed. You can make a fort save.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah, you wiggle in pain as you waggle on the floor, and yeah, this jelly moves right up and it tries to take a swing at you. But it misses. It's not a very dexterous jelly. This other one tries to get over
Are you
to
sure
you.
about that?
You have like a minus. Yeah, you're paralyzed, so you're laying on the floor. So you have like a -2 to AC.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
11 hit?
I'm still good. I didn't know if it
Yeah,
went
you're
off
good.
like touch or some shit like that.
Nah. Well, the other jelly tries to get there too, and he like leaps into the water next to the bridge, and he tries to make like a jelly swim check. And yeah, it's sewage. It's not moving too fast. It's pretty viscous, and he's able to kind of like keep his movement there. And he takes a swing at SB.
Nope.
A big like jelly loogie comes swinging over, but you're able to like duck out of the way. Potham, you're up. Your friend writhes on the floor, and you're surrounded by jellies and poop.
I don't have spring attack yet, do I?
Hell no. If you don't have it, I damn sure don't have it.
Nope.
Damn, you guys are going for spring attack? Shit.
Yeah, you can like jump and attack in the middle of it and keep moving without attacks of opportunity. It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna tumble to that point, so I'm acrobatics. I make it,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna swing at Big Jelly
At
holding.
your friend.
Sure.
What?
Trying to break you free.
Sure.
Trying to break you free. I
With,
break you free.
with death. Yeah, so you come running over with your rapier, and the jelly's like it's had better days. It's missing all kinds of chunks, and you come right up and manage to do just the right slash so that the jelly just kind of completely loses its structure and just like turns into goo. And the goo goes like all over the floor, and Pat's like in the goo, like
Ugh.
Hooray! I saved him.
Still
SP, you're up.
paralyzed.
Yeah, you're still paralyzed, but you like gasp for breath and then like don't move anymore.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna do a simple two-handed swing to the guy behind me.
All right.
I have a feeling there's no point doing a whole combo.
Probably not.
Oh. So yeah, this one's like in the sewage, and he's able to like jelly roll and keep up with the current. But Espy's just like, oh, and he takes his big scimitar and he does a big chop down into the sewer below him and chops the thing right in half, and it like can't swim anymore.
Don't I also do a 1d6 on confirmed crits? I know it's dead, but
You
still.
do, but I died. Here, go for it. But yeah, it turns into a bunch of bits, and the bits are not able to like keep up with the current anymore, and it like starts floating off downstream. This one's dead. Pat, you're up next. You are paralyzed. You can make a force save.
Sponsored by Talos.
Nice.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah,
Double
so
crit.
you're able to shake it off, and you're no longer paralyzed. You can use half your movement to get up and half your movement to move.
10, 15. Move here. And that's my turn.
Big J, you're also paralyzed. But yeah, you're able to shake it off.
Alright, you
Shake
son of
it
a
off.
bitch. You ready? Fucking.
You're prone and you gotta get up. You're gonna provoke an attack of opportunity when you do that.
Yeah, I can take it.
This dude swings at you, but yeah, he misses. You're pretty jumping right up off the ground.
And yeah.
Yeah, you want to describe it?
I already described one. It's best you get out of me. Sorry.
It chops right in half into two bits, and the two bits fall on different edges of the bridge and splash into the water and like go off downstream in different directions. It's dead. And that's the end of combat. Yeah, the place kind of settles back down. It's a super stinky sewer, and now there's like goo slime everywhere. The bridge is all slippery with goo slime. It's all over the place. It's terrible.
All right. I guess we need to we need to find the guild.
Keep moving. I take it.
What are these?
What are these?
Can I perception check
What
to
are
see what are
those?
these? Are these supposed to be stances?
Yeah, those are like wall sconces. They look like they would
Sconce.
hold a torch, but there's like nothing in them. They're just made out of metal.
Can we see if it's a lever?
You want to pull on it?
Yeah, particularly this one.
Okay, yeah, it's like 5 feet up in there. It's about like a little taller than head height. But yeah, you can grab it, and it just seems like it's pretty firmly mounted into the wall. It doesn't twist. It doesn't really move.
Fair enough. Can we walk over to this one and try it? Holy fuck, I did that.
Same thing, yeah. It just seems like a normal wall, like hanger. It's clearly like handmade, like most are, but it's just not very fine or anything. It's built into the stonework.
Okay.
It would hold a torch, standard issue torch.
Well, any more suggestions? I tried.
I searched for traps.
Is that like? Is this the end, or does it keep going?
Yeah, you want to move down there?
Hell yeah!
You wanna
Can
check it out?
I'm gonna search
Yeah,
for
check
traps.
for traps. Yeah. Ooh, critical traps. Look.
Looking around for
You're looking
everything.
around, and like all you really notice is that it's super stinky, and that there's clearly a bunch of corn floating down the river.
You disappoint me. I thought I was
just-
gonna find something cool.
I'm just gonna pull out my pipe and smoke some stardust.
Smoking crack in the sewers. Typical SB. Okay, so yeah, at this point you can see there's like a little bridge that goes across the river, and here there's kind of like the path diverges, right? Ahead of you can see in here there's a bunch of junk. And what looks like a bunch of little cubbies off to the side that like there's a bunch of junk in there, a bunch of piles of clothing and trash and poop and refuse. To the south there's another path that kind of just falls along the side of the sewers.
Okay.
We say that this is a wall? Or no?
Oh yeah, it's a wall. Yeah, so like there's kind of this little offshoot branch. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's
That's
still,
wall.
like the same sewers construction as this, but it just seems to be some like room off to the side of the actual sewers themselves.
Okay, I don't know.
I walk up to this corner and search for bad guys.
There's a big old pile of you need to make a perception check, but yeah, there's a big old pile of junk in there. It looks like mostly poop.
Cool. I run across and look around this corner.
It's the same kind of pile. There's like a whole bunch of okay, make that 13. What?
I am blind.
Yeah, there's a bunch of junk. It clearly just looks like something somebody was trying to clean up at some point, but like they just ended up piling it all up in the corner. It's a bunch of clothing, like skirts and t-shirts and stuff, as well as a bunch of just broken bits of wood and.
I cast detect magic and continue my way down, looking for traps and other bad things.
One moment. Okay, okay, yeah. Make a stealth check. Are you being stealthy? Doesn't seem like you were being stealthy, but I'll give
Not
you a
at
stealth
first,
check.
but I kind of want to creep up at least. Like I'm moving like 10 feet and then looking around, moving 10 feet. So I guess I am being stealthy. In retrospect.
Yeah, you didn't. You get the didn't say it penalty.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, you guys kind of turn the corner and peer around. You can see what appears to be a much larger room in here. And yeah, you kind of like look around. There's more piles of junk just kind of laying around that are clearly purpose piles. But in the corner, there's a huge pile, like the biggest pile you've ever seen. And as you watch, you see something moving in the pile. Yeah, there's also the jelly monster up top that he was like running away from you guys, but he sees you guys and he turns around and he goes, "Glop!" And from the like
my
south
weapon.
side of the room, you see something wriggling in the big pile of junk, and something comes out from behind the big pile of junk, and it looks at you guys, and like all of its voices screech at the same time, and they're all just like, but like in a big cacophony of terribleness. And it appears to be a bunch of rats with their tails all tied together.
The fuck?
What?
What?
As soon
Who
as
would
this thing
do such
makes
a
the
thing?
terrible screech thing, the piles that you guys are standing near also like wrestle, and a whole bunch of rat critters all like screech. And
Sorry, guys.
that pile's the junk. And everybody's got to roll initiatives.
The worst perception in the group.
Yep, I do. I have a
He's like,
-2
I'll lead
to
the
it.
way.
Yeah, next time I lead. Fuck. As I roll a fucking 1 on initiative. Karma bites me in the ass again.
Awesome, we got that guy, we got that guy. I think we got everybody. Yeah, so the monster got up first, and yeah, it's a big creepy rat with like, it looks like all of its tails are tied together, but like it doesn't seem like it was purposefully tied. They're all just hairy and all kind of intertwined with each other. And this is an actual picture, by the way. Like, this is a thing that occurs in nature I heard about. And yeah, the rats all kind of like manage to maintain their composure and like walk in the same general direction. Yeah, they're able to make a bunch of steps over here to a possum, and they reach out. Well, only one of them's able to get to you and make a bite, but yeah, it hits you. Come on, man. For that much damage, you take the damage. Yeah, and yeah, the rat, yeah, it's totally gross. Its teeth are like covered with poop, and when it bites you, you can feel like infection hit your skin. You gotta make a con save.
No. Wait, so not a fort save, but a con save?
Yeah, it is fort save. My bad. I don't know what the fuck game mode I'm playing. Please type the short-term penalty in your character sheet. 3 strength damage.
Oh my god.
Potham, you're up. You're feeling a little bit weaker than before, but the rat monster thing bit the shit out of you.
Oh god damn it. I swing 2 times at the stupid rat. 1, 2.
The first attack swings and is able to hit the rat monsters, and you like chop one of the rat monsters, and then like it's free now. It's like has no tail, but it like runs off happily from the like pack that it was trapped in. But the second attack doesn't hit. Big J, you're up. It's the grossest
All
rat
right.
monster you've ever seen.
Yeah, let's just walk up here and hit it. I'm trying to think. Let's just do regular.
Yeah, 26 hits, 17 damage is quite a bit of damage.
Yeah.
You rear back, with their big fire sword. Yeah, the fire lights like all the tails knotted together and burns off a couple more from the big collection of them. Next up is this guy. They move a couple steps, and they can't actually get there. They can only do 15 feet, and they can't cut corners. So they get close to you, and then they all like turn at you and screech. And these rats take a few steps out here on top of Espy, and the rats all like crawl up your legs and swarm all over you. Do 3 damage, and you have to make a DC 10 force save.
3. And a fort save, you said.
Okay, you're good. And it's your turn. You can do as you wish.
Okay.
Rats climbing all over you.
I'm going to go over here up behind a potham and just be like, put my hand out and be like, sponsored by Taliesin Buffs. And give him bull strength.
Brought to you by
My last level 2 spell for the day.
adventurers like you.
So he gets a +4 temporary buff to his strength.
So now I'm up to
Oh
positive.
yeah, +1. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you're up to
Yeah.
+1.
He's like, don't
Yeah.
worry, I'll make it better, baby.
Works. It works for me. That's like the best way we could work around this, in my opinion.
These ones roll right over to Pat and like start crawling up the pants of your like ninja suit. And yeah, they do 3 damage in the same fort save. When you're going in the sewers, you hope you like fort saves. Everything's stinky. Oh yeah, you're good. You don't get anything, and it's your turn.
Variable is on this one.
Okay, yeah, it's point damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a ninja, you like make 100 chops. Like what's the Final Fantasy game with 100 chops punch? Choose your Final Fantasy.
Choose your Final Fantasy. Can I just suplex the whole group of rats?
Yeah, fuck Final Fantasy. We fucking
Yes.
WWE tonight.
Yes, you may.
There's also a reference that I hope Eric gets from that.
Apparently not.
He does.
Well, next up is Rat Beast. Oh, Rat Beast is super pissed. People are walking up next to it, and it looks over at Big J, and it like all the rats all like kind of line up. You know, they're all tied together, and they all like start spinning around, and they're like whirligigging around like they practice this maneuver. And a bunch of the rats swing by at you, and they take, wait for it, 5 attacks. Which is a lot of attacks.
And they all
I think
hit.
they all hit. Yeah, okay. So that is.
Are any of
it's
those
all-
crits?
No, they're not. There's a 19 in there, so no. Almost.
Okay.
So it's just add them. 8, 12, 17, 21 damage. The rats are spinning around like a pinwheel, and all the rats like take a bite at you as they swing by, and like 5 of them get good bites. Popham, you're up next.
Okay.
You just saw the most amazing rat maneuver you've ever seen.
Of course. Can't flank, can't do anything. Except, no, I can't do that either.
Oh, you got bull strength here. You get a big icon.
I'm gonna swing at little spider-looking mouse people.
The swarm or the 9 tails?
The rat of 9 tails. I miss.
Yep, 13 does not hit. Big J, you're up. The rat just pinwheeled on you.
Is that? Can I technically cleave that since they're on top of each other?
Oh, yeah, you could cleave them. Yeah, pick which one you want to hit first.
I'm gonna pick the monstrosity, like the 9 tails.
All right.
Alright, so do you get full attack with that too?
No. A cleave is a special thing. A cleave is a full attack.
Got it.
Which means
Okay.
but it just means you get the 1 and you can try to, like,
Yeah.
if it hits.
We're gonna power attack that too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 25 hits, 21 damage is significant. There's only like 3 rats that are like tied together anymore.
Alright, and then this is for the group of rats.
Yeah. And then your greatsword cleaves right through.
Wolf.
14. 14 just barely confirms.
Damn.
And yeah, your flaming greatsword just swipes right through the rest of the big rat swarm, and the fire lights, and all the rats light on fire and just like vaporize. These ones are left. They saw their friends all vaporize, but they're like whatever, and they make a big move over here, and they do their damage to both of you guys. 2 damage to both of yous. So yeah, 47 and 34, I think you should be at. And then you gotta make the fort saves. Make it a fort saves. Bottom, you there?
Sorry.
Fort save.
Fort save and take 2 damage. Oof. You are, what was it? Nauseated. Yeah, the rats swarm all over, and yeah, they climb in your mouth again like you're used to. And yeah, you're a super buff boy, but like they're climbing in your mouth, and yeah, you're like laying on the ground, barfing now. SP, you're up. The rats are crawling all over you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my big fucking combo. Just
Big
to let you know.
fucking combo. Okay.
So I'm just gonna like speed through it. If you're alright with that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're going for the
Yeah.
swarm.
Yeah, the one that's on top of me. One-handed swing.
Yeah. Hits.
Damage. Alright. They don't get attack of opportunity though, so I
Nope, swarms don't.
So yeah, I just so yeah, essentially I just do another attack plus the grasping touch. Which I think I made a macro for that. Could be wrong. Or no, yeah, that's what I did. So it'd be another attack plus 46 if it hits.
Yep, the 14 just barely hits. But the 6 doesn't. Does the 6 touch?
I think I messed up that macro.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Ignore that then.
But the 14 hits, and yeah, you do enough damage to kill the guy.
Wait.
You cleave through the rest of the rats, and yeah. The remainder of the rats all kind of like run off in just all directions and scatter around the whole room, like no longer a cohesive whole. And Pat, you're up. There's a big scary rat monster. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna pop it on the head.
Which head?
All of them.
13 does not hit. It's not a suitable pop.
No.
Shit.
Next up is Rat King, and yeah, only because thematically I said it only has 3 more heads. It gets this 5 attacks, but only look at the first 3 attacks. And it aims at all 3 of you. It's gonna go Big J, Pat, Apotham in that order. Big J 22 hits, 2 damage. Pat hits 2 damage, and yeah, hits all 3 of you. But Apotham took the 5 damage. I type it in for him. And you guys took your damage just a bit. Potham, you're up. Are you available? You busy?
I swing twice at the rat of 9 tails.
It's only 3 tails now, but that's a 1 good hit, but the second one is not good enough. Big J, can you finish it off?
Oh yeah. Full attack.
$18 hits, and yeah, 15 damage. You're able to just like shunk like right in the middle of like all the tails, and as soon as you smash that, like you unravel the knot, and all the remainder of the rats just run in different directions across the floor. And yeah, they all run back into their like bits of goo, into their piles of stuff, and that's it. Initiative over. It was super hype.
For anybody not familiar, that was Final Fantasy VI. I couldn't say Bum Rush though, because I don't think Bear would have got it.
I've never played 6.
Six was
If
a
you
good one.
ever do, let me know. I got you.
Dude, I'm always down to play any Final Fantasy. Old ones, anyway.
That's a good one. Pat's all about that.
It's my favorite one. Like number 1 compared to the rest.
Okay, so yeah, you guys exploring around the rest of the room here, and there's not much going on. It's mostly just kind of a bunch of piles of poopy stuff. But if you explore a little further down that hallway, you can see the hallway. Somebody move your dude over there.
Here? This hallway?
Hallway. Big
Oh,
hallway.
this hallway.
You can see it leads back to the poopy sewer stream.
Well, I search for loot and traps, I guess.
I assist him on his loot and trap look.
I don't see shit. Let's keep going.
There's a bunch of dead rats all over the place, and a bunch of like rats still running around, but there's nothing of value around. Yeah, here you poke around the ledge and you can see more better across the ledge. And yeah, so you, being a thievesy man, notice a symbol on the floor there. And as you scoot closer, you can see more of stuff.
I make a running jump over the poopy water.
Okay, make a poopy run and check. Click the poopy dice button. Okay, you're able to definitely jump over the poopy dice. You might have wanted to ask questions first, but yes, you now that you've jumped over here and you've got a closer look at this thing, you recognize that this is the symbol of danger in the Thieves' Cant language.
Oh shit!
And yeah, appearing around the edge, you can clearly like see more goo.
I
Make
make a
stealth
running
check.
jump over the other way.
Make a stealth check first.
Okay.
You're pretty good at these. Yeah. Okay.
Yay!
Yes, and then another running jump back across the poop, please.
Get the hell away!
The water's going that way. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're a fucking
Ah.
poop ninja.
I run back to the group and say,
Poop ninja.
"Guys, slime."
You should have asked me about the symbol before you jumped over.
Yeah, I didn't even think. I
You're
just thought you
like,
drew it
"Let's
badly.
go."
It's just kind of funny. You see this? I saw this.
Okay,
Okay.
so I quietly walk and stealth my way. Oh god,
Careful.
and just kind of along the wall.
You can see here what appears to be like the symbol that was on your piece of paper, the symbol that was on, that's like the symbol for safe house. And on the floor, like where it's written, is clearly like a bunch of like the place there is much more worn than other places.
I walk over to it and inspect the wall and the accessories around it to see if anything pops out.
One moment. I made a page for this.
Wait a minute. Are we trying to avoid the slimes here?
This is supposedly their hideout. This probably goes somewhere else.
Maybe not. I thought I did this. Okay, so yeah, on the wall here too. So like also on the floor, but also on the wall, you can see this symbol of whatever, of safety. And looking around, you can't see anything that appears to be any kind of lever or anything like that, or like thing to pull from.
No levers, huh?
You being a thieves, part of the Thieves Guild, know that often the hideouts have some kind of way to open them up, be it a password or be it a puzzle, or it's kind of different in every different hideout.
Um,
What would a thief do?
probably say a secret word, like "Open Sesame."
So basic.
You say open sesame and nothing happens.
Can I re-inspect the note? and the map that I have to see if there's any magic words on it anywhere?
Yeah, sure. Make a perception looking at the like notes you've received so far. Yeah, looking at the first one, it's a note and it just has the same symbol. And yeah, looking at the symbols, they match. It's like even the exact same little minute differences in them. You know, it's the same. And looking at the map just showed where the sewers was. And even flipping it over, it's like a really gross map. It looks like it's probably been in this water a few times. But the map doesn't seem to have any hidden symbols on it either. But it does have this. The thing ties everything together. Are these thieves' cant symbols?
Can we like help him out with this information or no?
Sure. Yeah, what do you know about knowledge local or
Oh,
what do you got an explanation?
on the torch thing, thinking that it's a switch.
Which one? The one next to the there?
Yeah.
It's firmly affixed. There does not appear to be any any give to it when you pull on it.
Ugh.
But again, yeah, it's an empty torch holder.
I put a torch in it.
Do you have a lit torch?
I thought I did for a little. Well, wait.
Yeah,
no.
he does from Cody. From Taliesin. And his buffs.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, you get a big torch and you reach up and you put it in this sconce and it fits perfect, like it was made for this kind of torch. And yeah, it sits there and it burns brightly.
I want to roll knowledge history, and in my history, I would like to say that maybe symbols have been able to match, and maybe be is used as keys.
Wait, what? Like
I draw the
history?
shape on the of the Thieves Guild sign on the wall with my finger.
Nothing happens.
Damn it.
Pat, what did you want to do?
I wanted to match the with my history. I wanted to try to take the leather map thing that he has and push that, because you said they were the same shape, right?
Yeah, it's the same symbol.
Yeah, like push them together to see if something happens.
Oh, they're like the one's way bigger. The one on the wall is way bigger than the one on the scroll.
Oh, I thought they were the same size. I thought it was like a key.
Has anybody got linguistics?
I do.
Roll that linguistics. You're like studying these symbols and studying these pieces of paper that you have. And it strikes you that Thieves' Cant is not only a pictorial language used by thieves to indicate certain things like safe houses or danger or whatever kind people, but it's also a spoken language.
I wish I could remember what that is.
So you know, like just like this symbol is a symbol, it's also a word you can say out loud. That's also
Oh.
part of Thieves' Cant. It's written in a vocal language, right?
So I say safe house. And I whisper it to the wall.
In common,
Yes.
nothing happens.
I try it again in I don't know any other languages.
You know, Thieves' Cant, don't you?
Thieves what?
Thieves' Cant. It's the same language. Yeah, it's a symbol and a language.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh.
You pass the checks.
Okay.
You have
Then
to
yes, I
say
do
the
it.
symbol in Thieves' Cant. Yeah.
I don't know what it is in Thieves' Can. If you're expecting me to say it in a role-playing fashion,
Yeah, what would it be?
safe house,
The guild?
No, that's a comment.
guild safe.
And
Really?
the place rumbles, and the door opens, and yeah, you can see down there. There's like a lit torch down the hallway.
Guild safe?
That's
really?
now the word for it. It's canon.
It's canon now, but I'm pretty sure he wanted the guild because that's what they're called.
Uh,
Well,
I
you
still-
know,
That's canon now.
guild safe.
You're gonna go in this creepy alley by yourself.
Yep.
Okay.
Without your
So
muscle?
Popham disappears. You guys all don't know where he went.
What do you mean we don't know where he went? He was right there.
They watched me do it.
Yeah, he's gone. You've never seen him again.
I'm gonna go explore where I knew where he was with the lit torch.
You,
that's there.
Popham. Come with you.
I want to follow too, but I want to attempt to jump over the river.
Okay, please roll to jump over the Poopy River.
Please.
Okay, you good. Definitely he leaps right across,
Woohoo!
free of all poop.
You remind me of my cousin Mario.
What?
I'm making a bad joke.
Popham, you find what looks like a big, like, oily door. It appears to have many latches on the door and like a very fine lock.
I knock on the door.
Oh, after a few moments, like a little slit opens in the door, it slides open, and I'll make a perception check. Through the little crack, you just hear like a whisper, and you can't really make anything out. It just kind of looks like darkness. You saw some hair, pretty much. Just looked like the head of somebody. And then yeah, the door, the little door kind of clunks back closed, and after a few more seconds, you hear a loud clunk, and the large door swings open.
Oh, sweet.
Standing in there, there's a torch and stuff, is what appears to be like a rat person.
I look at him and say, I got your message.
Splinter?
Yes, Splinter, yes. In Skyrim, actually.
Dude, that
That is totally the
Shit.
Thieves Guild
right?
dungeon.
It's like
Yeah,
just straight
it
out of
is.
Skyrim.
That's the Brotherhood.
Perfect, though, isn't it?
I
It's
didn't want to
perfect.
say
Yeah,
anything,
yeah.
but I
That's
was
exactly what it
like,
looks like, yeah.
Yeah, that's
So yeah,
what
this
it's
place has like a stone floor, and there's wooden planks, and there's kind of like some water flowing through here, but it seems like cleaner water. And yeah, there's like a rat man in here. He looks like he's been sitting in the corner at like a thing, and he's been like filling out some paperwork. And back further in the place, you can see there's a few men that sit around like a small circular table, and they're all wearing like black. Like you can't really make them out, but they're drinking and playing cards, but like in silence.
I look and I hand them the note and the map and say, I got your message.
The rat guy comes right up to you and he says, yeah, welcome. I'm Zek.
Nice to meet you, Zek.
Guild here in Redminster. We just set up shop. We're looking for more members. We heard you were an old member and we're in town, and we thought to reach out.
I appreciate it. I'm looking for some jobs. I'm trying to get some better weapons and equipment for myself. I was looking for work.
Yeah, good. I heard you're a pretty tough guy around here. Yeah. And what's this? What's this I smell? What's this? You got some magic or something?
I giggle. Maybe.
A wizard now too? We got useful wizard like you.
Given enough time and studies, I'm sure I could make some stuff for the guild.
Yes, of course. First things first, though. Your guild fees are due.
Guild fees?
Of course.
What are the
You've
guild
been a part of the guild
fees?
for a long time. You gotta
How
amass a certain
long have I
amount
been a
of
member
capital.
here exactly?
So you've been a member of Thieves Guilds for a long time, for most of your life, but you've really only been like a member of like one or two. Oftentimes it's pretty common for like Thieves Guilds to suggest new members like pay some dues, and it's usually bullshit, right? They're just trying to get some money out of you, but like it is also kind of usually a trust kind of thing.
How much are the dues?
It says only 100 gold. The standard fare, standard rate. These parts.
I think he's full of crap personally. It's a thieves guild.
Oh, you
Why-
want to make a what is it? Check.
sense
One of those
motive?
checks? Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I don't sense anything.
He seems genuine. Yeah, he's like he's just trying to like get enough capital to get the Thieves Guild off its feet. Seems like.
What is this? What are the dues used for?
Says yeah, buying equipment, funding expeditions. Gotta keep daggers in stock. Gotta keep crossbow bolts and potions and poisons and Says, I
Okay.
promise it's for the greater good.
All right.
Thank you, fellow thieves.
All right. I give him 100 gold. I go, okay. Since you guys were kind enough to reach out to me, I will help pledge resources to this guild so long as you guys can help me with what I need. And what I need right now is information on Helios.
Because
Do
all
you-
information, we're pretty good at that.
Tell me, where have you heard the name Helios from?
Says Helios. I don't know. I never heard of that. Never heard that name in particular.
I think you might know him because some of his lackeys were guarding the entrance to the sewers on my way down here.
Oh shit! They're up there again. What were they wearing?
Red cloaks.
The fucking red cloaks.
Have you been having issues with them?
Says yeah. They've been here longer than us, but we're just moving in. We're kind of the new gang in town. But we're the only ones with the official Thieves Guild. Them's red cloaks ain't got no certifications. And yeah, they prey on sewer. I guess you just went through the sewer, right? You got that map? Yeah, this map. And he takes the map and he rolls it back up and puts it back like in his pocket. And, let's just say that was initiation. You understand me?
I nod.
Can't have no riffraff in here.
Yep. Now I do have a team of bodyguards that followed me here to help me make my way through. Would it be okay?
Oh yeah, these guys got some muscles.
Yes, they do.
We got
Would you
good
like
use
to
with
meet
muscles.
them?
Of course. Come
I
in.
give me one moment. Let me bring them in. I back my way out to the hallway and motion for the rest of the group to come in. It's cool, guys. I think we're in the right spot. And I escort them into the Thieves Guild. And I introduce everybody. I'm like, this is Zozo, this is Arukabar, and this is Taliesin, the muscle. We are the team.
Big J, make a perception check. But yeah, you guys all come in, and the rat looks you all up and down. He's like, fair enough. Seem like a capable group. He says, so, see, looking for somebody named Helios. I don't know anybody of that name, but could ask around, put a couple words out for you and see what we see, right? But he says, what about you guys don't like those red cloaks though, huh? Like I don't know if he's with them red cloaks. It's like I got something you guys can get up to if you're looking for some work.
I look at him and say anything to get back at these red cloaks because they've attacked us twice at this point.
He says, see the red cloaks, they set up shop in the docks, in the warehouse. So they're shipping in all kinds of goods. They got some kind of deal going on with the new guards. in each other's pockets, it seems like, and they let them ship all kinds of stuff through here.
What kind of warehouse and what kind of goods?
All kinds of goods, a lot of it mundane, but they sneak a couple illegal ones in there, and the inspectors overlook them. Usually weapons or drugs.
Do we know when their next shipment of weapons is coming in?
He says, I don't know anything about their schedules, but I know they got a warehouse full of goods right now.
Wait,
Tip
didn't you guys
from a stranger.
buy some weapons in town?
We did. That's how I got my +1s, and it seemed awfully suspicious. Like
You
these
want to show
weapons
the guy
are
your weapons?
questionable. Yeah, I show him the weapon. I'm like, these things seem of questionable quality, but
He says,
okay.
they got you too, huh?
Yeah,
What'd you pay for those? Half
like,
price?
yeah, pretty much.
Sucker.
What's wrong with these?
Things are all over the place. They can't get rid of them quick enough. Big shipment of them came in. Says half price. That's expensive. They're going for way cheaper than that. Sometimes.
So there's been a surplus of weapons coming in.
Says yeah. The red brands seem like they got something to do with it too. They run the big warehouse in town here, so they're coming off the boats probably into their hands.
I don't know.
Says
What do
the
you guys?
weapons they seem good on the surface. They work great at first, but after long enough, they just don't work as good. Some people reporting they can't even find them anymore. They just seem like they up and disappear.
Oh,
think they're
that
just
makes
crazy,
me
though.
feel warm and fuzzy. Yeah, we need to go raid this freaking warehouse now.
Says yeah, of course. Let me show you on your map. And he takes out his map and he shows you like X on the map and says, be careful. You know, the place is really well guarded, especially during the day, but at night too. He says, and you know, make no doubt what we're doing here is a crime, right? We ain't well, we're pretty much robbing the place, right? What are you guys into this for? Are you trying to smash the place, trying to burn the place down? Just want to beat the dudes up and not arouse suspicion, or like you're gonna like smash the place up and get out of town?
The goal is to try and loot or rob the place in some very efficient manner if I can help it, or at least get some stuff or money for my friends and myself here so we can get better equipment.
Okay, y'all in it for the money more than the revenge. I see. Understandable.
The revenge is just secondary. A fringe benefit, if you will. I turn to the group. What do you think? Do you think we should rob the robbers?
I think Zozo might be in it for some revenge.
I'd really like to find Helios personally.
I think this warehouse might have some information on Helios if he is indeed their leader.
Yeah, I mean, as far as you know, is that Helios was also wearing a red cloak, right? So when they talk about red cloaks, they're pretty much talking about the same guy, but you just don't really know what his association with the group really was.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm down. Sounds like some money to me.
I mean, besides my alignment, like I don't care. I want Helios. So if this gives me answers, then sure.
Two like cloaked dudes like enter into the thieves guild too, and they like walk right by you with their cloaks over, like you can't see their face at all, but they're not interested in your business. And they walk right across the middle of the bridge to the other side where they sit down at the table with like the other guys. And the rat guy takes no notice at all, really. But he says, yeah, if you're in it for the loot, I'd say you might want to find a way to carry as much as you can. It's a warehouse. They got a lot of bulky goods.
Do we know what kind of valuable goods that they have in there? Is there anything that's like worth its weight in gold kind of way?
Says, nah, I don't got any intel really. It's probably weapons or drugs or salted fish.
What about anybody we can interrogate? Do you know anybody who manages that would be easy to get to?
If you could find some red cloaks, you might be able to suss some more information out of them.
Mm.
Says, but if I were you, I'd wait until nighttime and raid the place or sneak in or something.
I think
Hell
I'm
It
gonna
all
set,
depends on your style.
I think I'm gonna set half the building on fire and then loot the other half.
He says,
Huh?
don't be causing any trouble here around town with the law, right? We don't be leading us back to here. If you are burning the place down or whatever, just don't get caught.
Absolutely. I think I have a plan for this, but it's gonna take some preparation.
Just looking at Poth, I'm really puzzled and a little worried.
We've got to come up with some kind of distraction that's going to make the town guards posted at the warehouse want to leave. And we've got to come up with what that might or sound like or look like.
Let's just not fucking burn the whole town and get thrown out.
We're not going to burn the whole town. There's lots of ways that we can do it. I was just being facetious, if anything. What would be a extreme way to get everybody's attention in the wrong place long enough for them to leave the warehouse unguarded? What other things would those guards have to actually respond to in order for us to get them to walk away from their post? Would the Rat Man know?
No
Is that
murdering
the Rat
spree.
Man?
Yeah. Sorry, what was that, Big J?
Gnome murdering spree.
No murdering spree. I like it.
I don't.
I mean,
Says, yeah, too bad about the gnomes.
Too bad. What happened?
Oh, you haven't heard? You haven't noticed?
No, I haven't noticed.
Gnomes are all leaving.
Good. Fuck them.
I mean, if that's what you're into, right? But like, they all just got this sense that they gotta go. They all talk about going home, and they all been leaving town. Said a good tenth of the town probably up and left past week.
Zozo just kind of questions and says the Exodus, right?
Yeah,
what you
that's what they're calling it. Yeah.
And you don't know anything about it?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, makes
Little
sense.
fuckers freak me out.
You're
What
a
kind-
fucking talking rat, and they. Never mind. I just walk
Yeah,
away.
you're a big bald human.
I'm not bald.
Oh.
Definitely not bald.
No, I thought you were bald.
Hell no.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, so two more cloaked figures, like from the table across the way, walk by. They come, it's not the two that came in before, but it's two other ones, and they get up and they kind of start walking across the bridges and stuff, and you can kind of see their face, but nothing looks too out of place. So yeah, as they get closer to you guys, one of them kind of pauses in his step and gets less confident. And
I
he-
tried
he
to face
takes
check.
a look at you guys and he says, Urukbar. And he pulls down his cloak, and it's Goman. It's the rogue guy from your backstory, Big J.
Fuck.
He is also part of the Thieves Guild. And he looks at you and he says, Urukbar, buddy, how you been?
Oh, my bad. I had a spider invasion in my room, so I had to walk away for a
Understandable.
little bit. Yeah.
Is your room on fire now?
I don't know, dude. These spiders are freaking me out. Now I'm like on high alert looking for more. But yeah, I missed like the last 15 seconds or so. My bad.
No problem. But yeah, two like cloaked figures across the thieves guild got up and walked over nearby, and one of them slowed down and saw you and pulled his cloak down, and he called out your name, Urukbar. And you recognize the guy immediately. It was Goman, the thief from your backstory, and he called out, "Hey, buddy, how you been?"
Hey man, what's going on? I thought you were traveling south.
I said, "Oh yeah, that was a long time ago, though. We went south with that group and came back north, and yeah, you recognize the person that he's with too. It's the barbarian from a long time ago at the like Goblin Tower that he was traveling with. He was traveling with a paladin and a barbarian, and now he's just got the barbarian." And he says, "Yeah, how'd your big mission thing go?"
Pretty good. Little unexpected stuff. You know, ethereal planes and shadow dragons and demons.
Hey.
You know, usual kind of stuff. What about you? Your party looks a little smaller.
Yeah, that holy guy, he didn't get along with us very well. So
Ah,
it's just
yeah.
me and Ugnog here.
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. We got this drunk cleric following us around, and yeah, he kind of just does
Yeah, every
too
party's got a
much.
sack of potatoes. Yep, yeah, you just drag them
Yep.
around. Yeah, they don't even roll initiative. It's bullshit.
Yeah. So, what? You back in? You joined up with the guild? What's going on?
So yeah, of course, got to make a living somehow, and these guys are starting up, and pays good. So put the skills to use, man. Says these guys, they got standards, right? They ain't about just cold murder and stuff. They kind of keep it a little above boards as far as thieves skills go.
Yeah, I can understand that. Did you happen to find anything out about our old leader, pal? I know you were looking for him. You have anything turn
Said,
up?
hell yeah, I went south looking for him. Well, that was part of why I was going that way, but I didn't hear anything. He said, I'm going north next. I'm gonna go look up that way, see if I can find any hints of him.
Yeah, I think we're about to go west.
Oh
But
yeah? Oh, you going to the library?
yeah, some shit like that. You been out that
Oh
way?
yeah. That place is cool. Yeah. I was picking pockets in that place a couple years ago.
Okay. Is there anything like weird in the library, or everything's
Oh
pretty
fuck
normal?
yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
Like weird, like monster wise, or it's just like a bunch of books?
Um well, you see, it's kind of hard to explain. It's not like there's monsters in the library. It's kind of like the library is a monster.
That's
Or at least it like knows what's going on, right? Like for the most part it looks just like a building, right? But says it's weird. It's weird. There's nothing else like it. You're gonna love it. It's great.
yeah, sounds like a good time.
Barbarian.
Says, yeah. Try the honey toast at the end. It's great.
Honey
Yeah.
toast?
Honey toast. Think I can do that.
Yeah, I think it's called Old Shield, something like that. Shield old Shield.
Yeah, that sounds called Old Shield.
It says, yeah. Well, good seeing you. And yeah, you can
Yeah.
tell he's like super awkward about the kind of like the meeting going
Yeah.
well.
If you come across our old buddy, let's agree to leave some correspondence here, and we'll take care of that asshole together if we find him.
Oh fuck yeah! Oh yeah, okay. I'll find him.
Yeah, you let
Find
me
him in
know.
a jiffy.
You happen to know anybody named Helios?
Helios?
Yeah.
Says, I heard the name before. I think it was just a rumor or something. I heard he won a tournament or something.
Something like that.
I didn't hear any more than that. It was just some guy boasting in a bar. So, what, do you know the guy?
Yeah, something like that.
Said, oh, you
Did
want me
I?
to keep a lookout for him too?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Be great.
So sure, yeah. I don't remember what the hell the guy looked like, but I'll put the word out.
Dang.
So yeah, and he like flips his cloak back up, and he like with a cool step like steps back off, and his big barbarian friend kind of lumbers along behind him, and they go out the same door you guys came in. It closes with a thunk. And I think we're gonna call the session there. If that's good.
I want to ask
Right.
one last thing to the Thieves Guild Master.
Yeah, sure.
Where do I get one of those fancy cloaks?
What do you mean? The uniform?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a black cloak. It's pretty plain as far as uniforms go, but and yeah, he's got a big crate of them. And yeah, he'll give you each a black cloak with like a hood if you want.
I take it. I take one.
Hell yeah, I'll take one
He's
too. Why
got
not?
all sizes, yeah.
Triple XL probably.
I'll take one and put it in my pack.
Yeah, it looks good on you. Welcome. Says, and yes, let me know how the warehouse thing goes. He's got more works, and especially wizards like you. You got a couple spells we could be using. You got some poison. You got some, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
And so yeah, that's it. That's it for tonight.